Why are you so worried about what I got?
Oh, did I?
I'm not.
Did I
It's
get
all
my
you.
monies?
What?
Did me and Ivory get our monies?
Yeah, you got your 5 silver.
All right.
I'm gonna work with the cat. Teach it to be quiet. My
What
new
did-
buddy, I
You
guess.
have the
Somebody
tame
abandoned me.
animal skill.
What did Mr. Mythodon think about it?
Well, he was basically okay with it. He expected more from you, though.
Well, I showed him the pitiable wounds that I had covering my body whenever I would go speak to him.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, question before we start. DM.
Yeah.
Did Ross also gain that the 5 hero points the others did?
No, that was for the battle that they had. But they didn't get the experience you got from the quest that you did.
Hmm.
But actually, I'm surprised that no one remembered or reminded me. Last week, because I was late, I was going to give you guys all 3 extra honor points. Because I was really late last week.
Okay.
How many honor points did we get last week?
I don't remember. I put it in the chat, though.
What did you say, Omega?
You got 5. I got 3.
All right.
And then because we have a new overlord, we got that much silver, and then we get 1 silver a day.
What?
Yeah, pretty much our entire pocket money got ruined.
Hey, niece, is your door open?
No, why?
Because I hear like an echo. I thought it might have been coming from you.
I don't have my headphones on yet.
You should give us magic abilities already, Vellard.
There is no
Whoa,
magic.
whoa,
You guys
whoa,
aren't
whoa,
ready for
whoa.
magic.
Slow
I know.
down.
I know there's no magic until you make it.
No, you're not ready for magic. You guys need to be with a character for at least 6 months before you get magic.
Was
That's
that a
my rule.
prerequisite?
That's my rule now.
Okay. What if my character was born 6 months ago and learned magic today?
No, in real life, you guys need to be with a character for 6 months before you guys can get magic.
I don't need no stinking magic. Good. You have magic right in your hand with that cat, and you don't even want it.
No, I don't. I don't.
I really need to see Napoleon Dynamite again.
No, you don't.
Oh my god, no. You need to see
We good?
Superstar.
Shut up.
Shut up.
God.
Give me some of your tots.
You fat bitch.
MJ, thank you for hosting, man.
Yeah. It's always good to have people around.
I don't know. I worry because like the stuff that they can offer to help you guys.
What you talking about?
What you talking about, Willis?
Willis?
Yeah, with the streams, it's got these bonuses that helps you guys. I'm surprised more people haven't used them.
That's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
Twitch.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Good to
Twitch,
have
hey,
people
Twitch,
around.
Give me like 2 honor points. I need them.
No,
Got
you
it.
need to give me. You need to give me talons, MJ.
No talons. No talons.
Give me talons, MJ. I'll be your best friend.
I have the
Fuck
requirements.
money, give me honor points.
I got the
Oh.
requirements super high for the talons.
Whoa.
So aside from trying to teach the cat, anything else you were going to do during that week?
I'm gonna do my standard work in the dojo. Work out in the dojo. That's to be it.
Okay.
You gonna be working out at the dojo like this?
Yeah.
So we got Rebullet in the hospital. You got Russ walking back to
Cat with you today, we bullet.
Hold on. Russ, what's Russ doing?
Russ is
You walking back?
walking back to Hitomi from Galrith.
Okay.
We got Sir Rawk recovering in the clinic as well.
And he's giving up on life.
Whoa. Slow down. Rawk doesn't give up on anything.
Oh, yes, he is.
No, he doesn't.
Sour. I'm gonna
Nope.
be sour till the day he dies.
You can be sour. He's never gonna die. He's just doing his own thing. You let this whole town go to shit, Anise, while he was not doing it, while he was gone.
Maybe somebody shouldn't have went on
Agreed.
vacation.
You let the whole thing go to shit, and he's like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna go find my friend."
You know what I think we should do? We should leave this place and go on an adventure.
Heck no, Anise doesn't want to have to pay for room and board.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Besides, who's gonna carry your hoard of shit that she can't sell?
There it is. The truth finally comes out.
Think about it. Think about it. We abandon everything that's happening here. None of it is our fault and never will be. And then we just leave and go
No.
cause mischief somewhere else.
I am just
Yeah,
waiting
well,
for
let's-
someone to make a mistake and let the information slip that you guys were responsible for what happened in Hitomi.
Well, let's let the GM get on with it here.
All right.
I want to go on an adventure.
We'll let the story
I
unfold
want to
as
be
it unfolds.
free.
And with that, I guess we can start. Who would like to do the recap for today?
All right. So first, there was nothing for like an hour.
Remember to
Right.
finish it off with, and then Vernus burns down an entire home full of people.
Did he do that?
No, he didn't.
Not
But he
during
was
the
going
recap.
to.
Pussy.
Vernus was the chicken.
Yeah. All right. So the group all cuddled together in a cozy little shack with a cat. Only plot twist: they're about to set it on fire. The bandits outside. They're all a bit hurt. Kinda in mortal danger. Not gonna lie, was looking kind of bleak. They come up with a brilliant idea to do a funneling strategy. It worked until the idiot bandits tried to set the entire complex on fire. Party, fighting through teeth and nail, managed to get out of there. Vernus nearly dying, Ines not getting hit, Sir Rawk not really knowing what's actually going on and just doing the Kool-Aid man. Right through the wall. Yes, actually, he did do that.
Yeah.
They managed to escape into the forest and knock over, I believe it was a cart that fell onto the brazier that was kind of set ablaze. Party made it out, safe and sound. A few injuries, maybe a few hurt prides, but they made it out alive, not being able to find Clint. A few hours later, Russ arrives at the place, being stalked by cultists and a creature called an Etherean, which I don't like. Might have let them there kind of on purpose, but because I needed to go there anyway. And honestly, who cares about Clint? I do. Russ jumped into a roof where he let the cultists and just watched the massacre unfold. Yeah, nobody there made it out alive. The cultists burned down the entire complex. At which point the session pretty much ended, I think.
Okay.
And then Sirach gave up on his life, and Russ.
Whoa. He's in the
What?
fucking...
Vernus was a chicken.
He's in the... He's over by the medics right now getting looked after.
Hey,
Oh, she called
To
me a
be
chicken?
fair-
I go and burn them down now.
to be fair, Russ did save an entire village of people from being slaughtered.
and then somehow
Boring. Gotta kill everybody.
transformed himself, and then went bling like a fairy and became a crossbow. Well, turned into an archer instead of a crossbow.
I was always an archer. It's just that crossbows can suck my dick. I don't want to go through the trouble of all that. I don't have the patience for it.
You have a magical fellatio crossbow?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I want one.
Go find your own.
So, on that, Russ, you get an honor point for the recap.
100 points. It fucking raised my. God damn it.
So, we begin with Surak, who is stepping out of the clinic for the first time in about a week.
Wait, I thought he was playing his new tiny guy.
Oh, I'm playing Sura.
So, Surak, what do you do?
Surak steps out of the tent and looks around at the state of things in this city that seems to be burning down around him. Nothing is going the way that he wants it to. So he can think of the only thing that's been nice to him this entire time and that's always had his back and that he's worried about, and this is Eowyn.
What the frick?
Denise, come on, are you fucking serious? Get the fuck out of here! Like you've been super nice to Surak, just sitting there in the back while he's getting fucking shot by arrows, and you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit back here and just do my own thing. No. So Eowyn, the one person that's always had his back and has been super nice to him the entire time, tried to get him out of jail, tried to do all this stuff, and he says, you know what? So he looks around and Surak goes, this ends one of two ways for Surak. Either Surak go. Well, actually, I kind of want to do another thing, but no. But he goes, I'm going to find Eowyn. The madness around this city, too big for Surak. And so he walks out.
Yeah, no, let's go free a slave instead. That's much calmer.
Well, it's better than the fucking cultists. It's either that or people being turned into mashed potatoes and Surak's gonna die.
Mashed potatoes. I love mashed potatoes.
So Surak walks out of the north gate.
Stay out of it, nerd boy.
And he goes to find Eowyn.
I'll go with him. Off to adventure.
No one's with me. No one knows I'm there.
I'm a ninja. I'm everywhere.
Do you tell anyone you're leaving, or are you just heading out?
I'm just heading out.
Okay. You step out.
He's also very pissed off that he's gotten his ass kicked twice in a row now.
Okay.
So he's getting out of this situation, and he is a nomad like the rest of the orcs, and he's leaving to do his own thing. He's like, screw this, I'm gonna nomad it, and I'm out of here.
Oh, me Surak, me lose fight, me angry.
Exactly.
Okay. You head out.
He's gone.
You head out the north gate. Is there any final tales for Surak before he heads off into the north?
Any final tales? Surak.
Wait, does Russ get to meet him one last time?
Nope.
Just happened upon him as he leaves. I mean, the time frame checks out, to be honest. I was gone for like, what, 4 days?
Yeah, it's 4 days.
And how many times did Surak rest?
Both you guys roll a percent. If Russ beats you 100%,
what do you want? What do you want?
Whoever gets higher gets to decide.
100?
Yep. Ooh, Russ with the hacks already.
Oh, got it.
Okay, Russ, you see Surak heading out.
Just stand there. You're not with the usual posse.
Okay. Surak's just walking out. He's not worried about you. He's already done his thing with Russ. Russ has something to say. He can.
Are you alright? I don't think he is.
You gonna say anything?
I was gonna stand there because you're a dick, to be honest. But then again, you also look upset and focused on a thing.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to go outside alone? It's pretty dangerous at the moment.
More dangerous than this stupid city with all the stupid people around here.
Yes.
I leave for 1 month. What happens? This weak city falls down to Mythodon with weak guards and cultists. Look at them everywhere. They're like a plague. Surak is
Yeah.
leaving to find his only friend. And it's not you. Stupid, smelly little shadow elf.
Yeah, right. Just watch out for the cultists, alright? They have a thingy with them that's probably stronger than you and me together. That's our
Yeah.
group together, to be fair.
I tell you what, I find my friend, we come back here, burn the whole place down.
People live here that don't have anything to do with the madness, so please don't.
That is true. There are good people here. Please tell. I'm trying to think of names. If you happen to come across Susan, and if you come across who's the flag and tab?
Dia?
No, not Dia, the owner.
Levitz?
Levitz. And also tell Levitz, thank you for all of your hospitality. But Surak may be back later, but need to go find my friend Eowyn. They know who I'm talking about. Very pretty lady, not like you.
Right, yeah, but if you're gonna go though, you're gonna need something for the road, right? At least allow me to give you something.
Surak looks at Russ skeptically and crosses
Get
his
it from
arms and
me,
kind of
get it
leans
from
back a little
afar,
bit.
Come on,
It was, okay, keep talking.
it's meat.
Oh, now you speak my language.
You should still have some. I mean, you're gonna need something. You're going on a suicidal mission. Might as well.
It's very strange for Shadow Elf. Make me want to think. But I take your gift. My mentor told me once to trust everybody. I don't trust Shadow Elves too much, but you seem a little bit less than okay. Which is fine by Surak.
Oh, you really have low standards. I'm gonna stop leading him towards the meat shack.
He lived with orcs, man.
Okay. You guys get to the meat stall.
Are we going down? Oh, we're going back into town?
Yeah,
Oh, he's
I mean
giving it to
that's,
me
that's
right
where,
there.
That's where the meat is.
Is that down in Town Market?
No, it's
Oh, Jesus Christ, you make me walk up down there. It's closed.
No, it's down here.
no, not that one.
That one. Okay.
I was gonna enter. I probably just came into town, so
Right. You walk in, you see Marcus at the counter. Surprised to see you. He goes, "Oh, I was wondering when you'd be back. Hey, your friend, the elf came. The high elf. He was looking for
Really?
you."
Oh, pretty boy came by. He ran away like a little girl last time we fought. Although Surak kind of ran away too.
what happened to you guys, by the way? I saw the place burning, so I assumed that was you.
Oh, we did not burn down place. We went in, we fought guards, and they burned down their own shed. We run out. I got
They
shot.
burned down their
I got
own
shot
shed?
saving some hellcat with tentacles on its back. I tried to save it because it's Eowyn's pet, but it stabbed me in shoulder, and I point to my shoulder with the bandages on it. It stabbed me in shoulder and poisoned me. And I've been in clinic for the last 5 days.
Oh, really did have an adventure. Lad, this guy's going on a fool's errand. Do you think we could maybe give him something for the road?
Marcus looks at...
Venison, if you have it.
He chokes like, oh, no, well, we got none of that, but I got some of this. He reaches off into the back room and comes back with a little package, hands it to you. It's a fairly decent sized package, but for Surak, it's kind of like probably like a day's ration, 2 days most.
I like heft it in my hand.
Mhm.
Does he hand it to me, or is it
Yeah,
just is
no.
it still in his hand?
He
Okay,
gives it
I
to you.
heft it in my hand, and I kind of shrug and throw it in my backpack, and he throws it in his backpack.
Okay.
I go, thank you for your kindness.
He just nods at you, still, like, his eyes never left you. Like, he's just like surprised to see you.
I
whole
turn
time.
towards Russ and I go, thank you for your kindness as well. If you ever hear of any of any Shadow Elf clan from the north that attacked and killed the Orc clan, the Bloodlust clan,
Bloodlust clan. All right.
remember me, and please remember the information, because I am looking for them, and I will kill them.
All right, will do. I'm not really much fan of people who kill entire tribes anyway, so...
Oh shit.
I
That's
look at
fair.
him and I give him like a stern nod of respect to Russ. I don't give him a hand, but I a stern nod.
Give a nod as well, and I'll, and I just...
Rock heads out. I say, do you need anything else?
No, should be good. I think I'd just like to rest for a bit.
Take care of yourself, tiny ugly elf.
Hey, thanks, man. You too.
And Sirach leaves.
Okay.
And he heads out the north gate.
Anything interesting happened to you on your venture out the north gate and into the north?
Instantly get stopped.
I don't know. Do I see anything?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. I don't know if you were planning
No,
on going through
I
with
just
your...
leave. I'm not trying anything. I want to go find Awen.
Okay, so because you were saying something earlier about a handoff or a passing on, or
Oh,
I don't know if you're still going to go through that. or not.
no. Here, can we go into the Chamber of Secrets?
Okay, hold on, guys. We'll be right back. We are in the Chamber of Secrets,
Okay.
a private room for
So
those on stream.
Sirach doesn't meet him in the town
Uh-huh.
because I can't do both. I mean, I could try to do both voices,
Uh-huh.
but I think if he just leaves and if we introduce the new character coming in
Uh-huh.
next, I can just say, I just want to like come into town and ask for the thing because I've kind of been rehearsing that in my mind a little bit.
So you want me to? You want to do? How do you want to do it again?
I want to leave like he's gone
Uh-huh.
and outside and coming in from I don't know 30 minutes north or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He meets Sirach, and then Vern or Malvern comes in the town,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'll go from there.
Okay, because I was gonna have it. I was gonna have it be more like right when they're like at the tavern or wherever. I was gonna have you do your introduction in there.
No, because it's gonna be like a long conversation. Like how I see it in my mind is that they have they meet on the road
Mm-hmm.
and they kind of talk for like 30 minutes to an hour
Mhm.
or whatever, and then he comes in, and then Vern comes into town.
Okay. Well, yeah, no, that's what I mean. Is like I was gonna have you come in.
Okay.
When the group is deciding what they're gonna do.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
So Sirach is just leaving,
Mhm.
and then you can do something with them, and then I'll come, and then you can introduce me whenever the time is right for you.
Okay.
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 Or I can just come in. You can say, hey, you're coming into town. What do you do? And I can go from there.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweet.
Cool. Okay. Going back.
Okay. How do I? What did I do? What did I do? Okay.
Okay. So Surak leaves through the north gate,
Okay.
and he's gone. Boop, boop, off the map.
Oh,
Deleted.
No.
Deleted off the map. He's gone.
look at him
He's
go!
on his own adventure looking for Eowyn.
All right.
Little does he know, Eowyn went to the south.
He was able to escape to find
Well,
adventure.
Surak's dumb as fuck, so he doesn't know really.
I'm just surprised that he didn't ask, like, hey, where did she go?
I'm jealous.
Nobody knows where she went really.
I want to have an adventure. Take me with
So,
you.
on
Well,
that
if
note-
you asked Russ, maybe he might know some information. He seems to know a lot about the underworld in this town.
Yeah, but Surak's dumb. He doesn't think about that stuff. That's the whole issue.
So, Kimo,
So-
do you have a new character?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Vernus, you step foot out of the clinic after being discharged and at 100 health.
100?
health. 100% health.
I should be at 43. It says that I'm at 24 max.
Oh, you got to go into your attributes and change your current max.
All right.
Yeah.
Saved.
There you go. So you step foot out of the clinic. It is a fairly bright day.
I loosen up my shoulders, kind of stretch out a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, this place is cancer. I need to leave. Whether I have to kill or whatever, I need adventure. I need to get out of here.
Okay. What do you plan on doing?
I plan on taking help from Russ.
Okay. So you're gonna head over to Russ's place?
Yep.
Okay.
In the meanwhile, I'll be explaining to Marcus what I saw and an Etherean and the crazy cults going out there, and maybe it's not safe here.
Okay. You telling him all that stuff, and he's like all into your story, living somewhat vicariously through you and your adventures now. Still amazed that you're still breathing.
To be honest, so was Russ.
and
He did not think he would get out alive there.
and he's like, "How did you survive the Netherian? Like, it didn't see you, it didn't sense you."
It did. It just, there was this other priest, right? And it kind of seemed to listen to her. And she was at least reasonable, so...
And what was this priest? Elf? Shadow elf?
What was she?
Yeah. Oh, she was human.
Just human.
He like drops his whatever he had in his hand. Like, an Etherean was listening to a human?
Yeah, I think they're related to that cult that nearly came into town, pretending to be priests and holy, but really, I mean, the facade is kind of obvious.
So, yeah, they're making headway over there too. Their temple's already well underway.
I'm telling you, some shit is going on. And now apparently there's also a Hellcat in town, with tentacles.
A what?
In all my years of being outside this town, in the woods, I've never even seen something close to it, so... shit's going down, man.
And that is when Vernus walks in.
Oh, hello.
Oh, there you are.
I stretch again and I say, I'm feeling quite spry. Might want to go out for a bit of a run. Would you like to join me, Russ? This run will take a couple weeks, approximately.
A couple of weeks, really.
Yes. I plan not to stay here any longer. I can't bear it.
Well, it might be a smart choice, to be honest. The shit I've seen, I don't know how you missed it, but How the hell did you set that entire camp on fire?
That's quite easy.
How, though?
I mean, you start one little fire, and the fire continues to burn.
Yeah, but how did you start the fire? A torch wouldn't do it.
We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Who did start the fire? Did the half-orc do it? Did the wood elf do it?
Well, I think Rawk did it. He knocked over the wagon on top of the whatever.
I did wonder why the wagon was on its side and also on fire. How did you set a wagon on fire?
With fire. Like we
you need
used
like
the
a large
fire on
amount
the
of
wagon.
fire for it to actually catch fire.
Meh. I didn't worry about it too much. I just left.
Right.
I left at the soonest possible opportunity. Just like I'm doing now. Would you like to join me?
Very tempting, but I have shit to take care of first in this town.
And what, pray tell, may that be?
Well, honestly, some people I care about that need to leave, because this town is gonna go to shit.
Correct gif.
And again, a little bit more, because we really do need to leave, though. This is not gonna go well.
Oh, Russ, I believe that the people that live here will be just fine. The Mithridon guards are quite capable.
It's a man again. Thank you.
Yeah, see, the problem with that is that I don't believe you, and,
Don't believe me for what?
I don't think the Mithridon gods are all that trustworthy.
Oh, I never said I trusted them. I just said they were capable.
Well, I know my dad can handle himself just fine. They're not going to take him out, but someone else that might.
What do you plan to do here? Like, what do you plan to do? Hide away with everyone in town?
I was actually planning on leaving as well.
And how many villagers did you plan to take with you? Do you think you could protect them all?
Well, that's the issue, isn't it? I can't leave. I don't have much connection to the villagers, but...
It's like this. I take out a piece of string. You see this string? This is your connection to everything in this town. I take out my sword and I cut it. Now it's not connected to anything. Easy.
I'm not sure that's how that works, to be honest, but...
I mean, it's what I did. I'm sure your friends and your
Did you just
family...
confess to murdering your own family?
Murder? No. No. I didn't start murdering until I was all long gone. I mean, no, I didn't murder them.
Right, I'm going to pretend I did not hear that. And
Marcus
also,
just kind of looks at him a
very
little weird.
disturbing. But right, yeah, we do need to skip town though. This is getting a bit out of hand. Nevin seems to have made friends with the gods as well, which I'm pretty sure that he's just dying to get rid of some people.
I mean, if you truly, truly want to make a difference in this town, maybe we could burn down a few houses, key houses of bad people on the way out. That should lighten your spirits and the night.
Yeah, but also would make us wanted.
By who? People that are long gone because we have left?
No, people coming our way because of the bounty.
Always wanted.
They're going to notice us being gone right after people set fire to a bunch of houses. You got to give them a bit more credit.
Then we just say that we were in the buildings before we burn them. And then when they find the charred corpses, they won't be able to identify who's who. Last known sighting inside burning building.
Now
Where
remember,
are you
this
going to
was
get the
your
2
friend you
corpses?
brought to the group.
Where do you plan to get the 2 corpses?
They'll be inside already.
Yeah, but then they'll notice that those people are missing, and thus presume that they're those people.
How many of those cultists do you actually know? How many of those cultists do people in town actually know? How many people know
They
who I
know
am?
that we don't really socialize with them, so why would we be inside?
I mean, it's a plan. It doesn't always have to work.
No, that's what makes it a plan. That it works.
I mean,
I feel like you guys are playing a game of chess, but with cards on a toilet.
let me give you that gif one more time. Let me give you that gif one more time. Where is it at? Where is it at? There it is. There you go. Come play cards with me on this toilet.
Exactly. That's what I feel like what's going on right now.
Allow us to
Alright.
take care of business first. Maybe we can rope some other people in. I'd rather be in a larger group right now, considering what's going on.
Filled with peasants.
Yes, peasants like you.
No, I am sorry, my friend. I am of noble blood.
Really, you, noble.
Well, yes. As you can see, I don't fall for the traps that peasantry do, like consideration.
Or meaningful bonds. Or love.
I mean, I'm
Speaking
all
of which, any kind
for
of
love.
physical relationship, how does a man that looks the way you do manage to get absolutely no one?
It is the entire purpose to leave here. That is the whole purpose. It's because this place is a curse. An entire
Right.
curse on my being. On your being. Well, I mean,
I think
I don't know
you're
how worse
just
it could be for you.
upset that you can't find a lady here.
Well, I found plenty. They just can't find me for some reason. It's like they're all blind.
I think the reason might be you.
Absolutely inadequate.
I think Vernus needs the proper equipment.
Absolutely inadequate analysis.
Well, say what you want, but I didn't come up with the set a building on fire plan to escape the town.
I think Vernus is secretly a pyromaniac.
Dude,
He's been wanting to burn something down all week.
He's a pathological, bloodthirsty, homicidal maniac.
Again, let me just take care of business first. I'll be happy to leave this shit show.
Fine. Just don't take too long. I'm leaving at the end of the day.
Well, did you want people to come with you or not?
I really don't care. I just want to leave. If you wish to come, I am inviting you as such.
Just make sure to get a few other people at least. In fact, I will. You'll probably scare them away.
I mean, with your tremendous amount of skill, you would be adequately counted among a few people. Maybe that other woman and that grizzly orcish man.
The Orcus man left.
See, he's the smartest one of this entire group.
No, he
I'm
went
going
to
after
save
him.
someone that disappeared.
I will
from
travel
prison.
with that man before any of you. He
Just
knows what
complete
he's
the
doing.
gate.
All right. I close the door and I act like I'm heading out.
Okay.
I was gonna get over here and. I'm being serious though. We do need to leave. I mean, with all the way the economy is going as well, it's bound to collapse on itself.
Marcus is like, oh, are you kidding? We just got our stimulus. The whole town. Free money, thanks to the new mayor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pickpocket somebody on my way out at the end of the day.
Okay.
I don't know if that's such a good idea, though. I mean, this entire town could be set ablaze tomorrow, for all I know.
So, you talk with Marcus for a little bit longer. What do you plan to do after that?
I guess go to my knees. No, to Rose.
Okay. What do you do at Rose's? Switch over.
Into the clinic and just yeah.
You walk in, you see Rose there, helping customers, or medical patients, I should say.
I'll enter and just kind of knock.
You walk in, you see the doctor, you see Rose, patients, people coughing.
Oh, shit.
What happened?
No, it's just
Oh.
Rose saying, oh shit, at people coughing.
Oh, yeah. It's the plague.
And the plague! I'm gonna wait for Rose to be done with whoever she's dealing with.
Okay. During that time, Vernus, what are you doing as you left the stall?
I will be looking for a niece so that I can convince her to leave with us.
Okay. You head over to Mishima Arts, to where Anise is. At this time, I'm going to say it's probably about, say, 9 o'clock in the morning. You hear a class going on right now. Oop. There we go.
All right.
Yeah, you hear a class going on. Lots of students. You walk in. You walk in and you see Rio.
All right.
He says, hey, you looking for Anise?
Well, yes, young lad, I am.
Okay, give me 1 sec. He runs off through the door. Anise, you are in the dojo practicing when Rio comes over to get you and says that your high up friend is here.
You need to just say the high elf is here.
Agreed.
He just kind of looks at you weird. Women, as he walks away. I never understand.
George 12, shut up!
So, you see Anise walk back out into the main room.
She says it's class time. What could I do for you?
Well, me and Russ are going to head out of town, going on a little adventure.
An adventure or a mission?
An adventure.
Okay.
We would like to formally invite you on our way there, wherever we go.
I have no desire to just randomly walk out of the town.
Well, it's also kind of an escape of the town. As such, the current situation doesn't bode well for any of us.
I have more pressing matters here that need to be tend to more important than just randomly walking out of the town.
Such as, maybe I could help you speed them along.
That's none of your business.
Oh. Well, approximately how long will these take?
I don't know. I mean, Rawk is supposed to be healing up, so when he returns, maybe that will be easier.
Oh, Sirach is gone. He's long gone.
What are you talking about?
Well, he left. He did the smart thing, but he didn't
Just-
wait. I'm being a little bit more considerate, something I'm not often known for.
No, he's at the clinic getting healed up. He's
No, he's gone. He left town already.
what are you
Looking
talking
for
about?
looking for some high elf friend of his. I think Russ told me.
He wouldn't just leave. He would at least say goodbye before he left.
Well, he never said goodbye to me. I can't say if he
Well, he
did to
doesn't
you.
like you.
Oh, I thought we were chums. He and I.
You must be mistaken. You don't know Rawk.
You're right, I don't. But I
Well-
do know Russ knows Sirach. I think. And Russ said Sirach has already left.
Okay, well, thanks for the information, but I have no interest in leaving. Well, good luck on your guys' troubles. I have class to attend to.
Ugh. I turn and leave.
Okay.
I walk past him, go to the clinic. Hell no.
Okay, so during this time of this week that we've skipped, you have not left. You have not left the house because of the cat.
I know.
So, I mean, fortunately, the cat has been very cooperative during this time. You've been feeding it. It hasn't made any noises. It's still healing up. It looks to
I've
be
been
almost
spending
healed.
time with it.
I'll be
it's-
right back.
Okay. It still doesn't let you get near it. But it is warming up little by little as he's getting better.
Uh-huh.
But he's pretty much staying in the corner under a pile of junk that you have in there.
Well, I've been spending time with it. I've been, like feeding it. I've been talking to it. Like I've been spending time with the mother sucker and oh hell no. Oh my god. I don't want this stupid cat.
Okay. Well, I'm just letting you know. So during that time, it's been good.
Yeah.
So you head towards the front door, and as you exit, you actually bump into someone making their way in. Chemo.
Hello. I'm looking for a young wood elf woman named Anise. Might you know her?
I am Anise.
Oh, it is very nice to meet you. I beg your pardon, but for a moment of your time, I believe I have met your friend on my way into town. He asked me to deliver something to you.
I don't know who would tell you to meet me, but I have somewhere to be.
It was a very large half-orc. I believe his name was Turok. Seemed like a very nice man to me. But he explained to me I asked for a dojo, and he brought your name up, and said, "Oh, I had forgotten to deliver," and I pull out the gem, and I go to deliver this to you. He says he is very sorry, but he cannot stay in town anymore. He is looking for his very good friend, I believe, a high elf woman. I also wish to pay respects to the master of the dojo, if you don't mind. Can I come in? Can I come in, please?
She says you're more than welcome to come in, but it's class time.
Oh, I will wait. And he takes off his footwear and he kneels down. And he's wearing a. So what you see in front of you is what you believe is a human, but very very short. with gray streaked hair on the sides and long hair coming down the back, and a black kimono, kind of tattered, with tattoos on his body, mostly dragons and other creatures, with a katana on his side. And when he sits down, you can see the presence. Since you're from the dojo, I'm guessing you can see the presence of training from a dojo. So he kneels down and folds his hands into the sleeves of his kimono, and kneels down very respectfully, waiting for the master of the dojo.
So I'm sorry. Did you just give me the gem of Athol?
I'm sorry, I do not know what this stone is. Your friend just said to deliver it to you, and I believe in doing things for nice people. So here you go. And I hold out my hand with the gem.
So Rawk just gave me the gem of Athol and the stupid cat. So
well, you are the group.
You don't have to take it. No one says you have to take the gem.
You could even maybe pass it along to someone you really don't like.
Fuck me.
Or you could just tell me to keep it.
Fuck me. Oh.
You don't have to take it. There's nothing that says you have to keep it. If you don't want to take it, you don't have to take it.
Kimosabi, are you playing the good version of the party character guy to my evil version? Are you playing a good dude?
Well, in general, you'll have to see.
Oh, damn.
I'm not just going to tell you.
A ninja and a samurai walk into a bar. One's evil, one's a good guy. What are we going to do? Night and day, these two.
So I see the apprehension and the kind of warning in Anissa's eyes, and I go, I'm sorry, I did not mean to disturb you. This is just from your friend. If you would like, I can keep a hold, although I would not like to steal.
Consider it my gift to you. I don't want it.
Oh, okay, if you say so. I will keep it safe for your friend then. He seems to have liked you. He was the only person that you mentioned in this town. He also said, like before, he is very sorry he had to leave. He looked very upset and very determined on what he was doing. And I recross my arms and wait for the dojo master.
Okay. Anise?
I
can't believe you rejected the gym.
I don't want it. I already have this stupid cat. Why do I want 2 storylines? Hell no.
May I ask you a question?
Sure.
What is the significance of this stone that my friend would want to give it to you? Or that your friend would want to give it to you? And that you reject it?
I don't know what it is, but I don't want it.
It's a very strange, but I will keep it. I do not want to burden you with any harm.
Well, Anise doesn't know what it is. I know what it is. So.
Yeah. Well, he puts it back into his kimono and sits there with his sword across his lap and kneeling.
She says, I'll be back. I'm going to go grab my father since my mom's teaching the class.
Oh, I thank you very much.
Okay, so you're going back to grab Aridin?
Yeah.
I did also want to go to Anise at some point because I didn't think that Vernus would also do it. And I told him that I would because he would obviously fuck it up.
All right, I'm back.
Speak of the devil. Okay,
What's up?
so you go grab
All right,
Aridin.
I murder Russ.
You
That somebody said something about me. He was the last one I heard. I
No.
murdered.
So he's you see him watching the class. Anise.
She goes and whispers to him that we have a visitor that would like to speak to you.
Okay. He just nods and he starts walking to the front. Are you going to stay in the class or are you going to follow him?
No, she's going to follow behind him.
Okay.
Okay, right.
Let's see here. Malvern. It's going to take me a while to get used to that. I'm going to keep saying
I forgot that. I forgot to even introduce my name.
yeah.
My name is Malverian Akari.
Malverian.
Malverian
He's going
Akari.
to call you Mal, so don't worry.
How did you
Exotic.
My nickname. I'll just say this. Oh, I forgot. My name is Malverian Akari, but the humans can't seem to pronounce my name. And this is the first time that you look and be like, he's not a human. Because, and then you notice that the tops of his ears are flat and look like they've been cut off. Kind of scarred, like there's no rim going over the top. It cuts off and it's just flat right there. And he goes, but the humans call me Vern, which I've tend to take into. And that's okay with me. They can't seem to pronounce.
Okay. So you see Aridin walk in with Anise. He greets you. Veridin. Or Aridin. Go ahead.
I stand up. Vern stands up, and I'm just gonna call him Vern. Vern stands up and goes into a low bow, and goes, "It's very nice to meet you, Master of the Dojo. My name is Malverian Takari. I always like to pay my respects to the Master of the Dojo if there is one in the town."
He nods and he says, "I'm impressed. It's not too many we see with the formal greetings." He kind of looks towards Anise. Friend of yours?
She says, I just met him.
And as she says that, that is when Russ walks in.
I step
Okay.
aside to make an opening for him to come in.
Oh, hey, holy shit, that's odd.
What did you say? The sword, or that's odd?
No, the sword.
Oh.
Hey,
You go,
I
I'm very
question.
sorry. I did not mean to bother you.
Oh, hi, by the way, this a friend of yours?
What's up with all
Uh,
these damn questions?
No, we are not friends. To clear things up between the master and yourself, I have just met the young Anise here, and I had run into a very large half-orc. I believe his name was Rawk,
Oh,
who
well,
asked me to deliver something to Anise, but beg my apologies. That is between me and her. And I also give a nod to the master.
He
oh,
nods
so we
back.
actually did leave. Didn't.
Yes, I'm sorry to say so.
I thought you two were close. You're not looking at me.
you.
Yeah, by the way, Anise, question. How many ties do you have to this town?
She looks at him. If she says, if you're going to ask me to leave too, you just get out of here now.
Before
if
you
you
tell me to fuck off, may I divulge one piece of information?
excuse me, young elf. Please watch your language in front of the master.
Oh, it's fine, really. I mean,
Wrecked.
You watch your mouth, or I will watch it for you.
Don't you need to already be watching it to be able to?
I just look at him with a kind of "what the fuck do you want from me" look. Right, yeah. Can I just divulge your better things, before you decide?
I think he was actually coming on to you.
You should know.
You got it, Brady man.
Is there a place where we could talk a bit more privately?
Russ, anything you can say in front of us.
I don't mean to cause a panic.
Anise says with all of her secrets that she won't tell us.
And Russ does look kind of serious about the "doesn't mean to cause a panic" thing.
Too bad. Panics are nice. I mean,
Says,
picnics. Sorry.
Russ, I don't want to just randomly leave. I have too much stuff here that needs to be done.
Same, and I'm trying to get them to leave too, because there's some shit going down, and I'm not very sure about this town's safety.
I don't mean to pry, but walking into this town, it seems like there is a sad state of things. Rawk, your friend, had told me coming in that there have been many changes to the town. I believe it has been taken over recently. Are you all not happy with the recent change of command?
I don't really care about the Method on God. I mean, they're doing their jobs just all right, but it's kind of the cult that's kind of going haywire and setting fire to things, kind of threatening to slaughter tiny villages. That bothers me more.
And this cult, they are threatening people?
I walk towards my father. I say, I thank you. I say, thank you. I'll see to everything here.
I bow to the master. I go, thank you for your time. I'm glad for you to meet you. If you ever need anything from me, please let me know.
He nods, looking at all of you guys a little strangely. And then he heads back.
I want to pay my respects. Let him know I'm in town.
Okay.
The boys are back in town.
Is this the reason you are apprehensive at the moment? Do you need assistance?
Wait, who are you talking to?
Both you guys. It seems like the town is in a struggle right now.
Yeah, one person's not going to make a difference.
Tell that to the guy
One
who's burning down
person-
the city.
One person can always make a difference. It takes one person, one raindrop, to make a waterfall.
You only got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow.
In this case, there would be a waterfall of your own blood, which will only exacerbate the problems, so don't.
The raindrop always hits the ground, if it falls in the right direction.
That's what rain does!
And this is true. It seems as if you're trying to dodge it.
Yeah, I've learned one thing in my life in this last one. When something threatens you that you can't take care of, you better just go.
That is true. And that is your prerogative. I am asking the young lady here, who does not seem to want to leave her town, where her master has a dojo. I am asking her. I am not asking you at the moment.
The boys here want to leave and run away. My family has a home here. I am not going to just run and leave and just abandon the town of this town. They, or at least one of them, has no ties here. I'm not going to do that. So they could
have
leave.
an Etherian, Anise.
The Netherian?
One that seems very, very eager to slaughter just anyone he meets.
Uh,
You speak
Yeah.
of this Netherian, right? I have not seen one in many years.
I don't like them very
Who
much.
is he controlled by?
I don't know, some human priest.
Of the cult in the town?
Never mentioned which cult it was. Out of character.
Well, I didn't ask. I asked if it was of the ones in the town. I
I
didn't
don't
say it was
know.
them.
Could be. I didn't bother to ask which god they worshipped.
Well, Netherians, in my case, in the times that I've seen them, only want one thing, and that is bloodshed. They are very nasty. So, would you like to leave? Or would you like to help this young lady, which looks like is your friend?
I wouldn't go that far.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, okay, way to hurt my feelings.
this is a very confusing situation here.
We've done a few jobs together. I've helped them, they've helped me, which is great. But I don't know if I'd take a bullet for him or I wouldn't take an arrow for him or anything, you know.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, point still stands.
I laugh. I'm sorry. I laugh.
This shit ain't safe anymore, and I just want to warn you before, alright? You deserve it much, at least.
I appreciate it, but I'm not going to run away and coward because is anywhere safe? Have you
Safer
found
than
somewhere
here?
that is
Yes.
safe?
Is your family in danger, young lady?
No, I don't believe my family is in danger.
yes.
As long as there's a Vernus running around in Hitomi, the whole place is in danger.
Walks through wild grass. A wild Vernus appears.
Bro,
Well, this seems to be beyond my comprehension right now. Like I said before, if your father or you need my help in this town, and if there are innocents being hurt, please let me know. I will come to help.
Thank you. We will
You,
do
on
as
the
of
other
right
hand,
now.
young Shadow Elf, you should try to help the people that have been around you. If not, what is the reason for talking? You might as
I'm
well
attempting
leave.
to help them. I'm trying to get them to leave.
Yes, I
To go
understand.
where? Where is safe?
Not
Other than
everyone,
here?
not everyone, young elf, is like us that travel around the world in their freedom. Some people have a home that has not been burnt. You should help them because I believe if you had a home that had not been burnt,
I
that you would
do
want
have
help
a
as
home.
well.
I live here.
You live in Hitomi. Then why would you like to run?
Because I'd like to keep my family safe. And right now, it really isn't. As
Well,
gonna look at him.
I'm
Thank
sorry
you for all the
to.
advice and such, but maybe learn a bit more about the town before you do.
This is true. Maybe I should. All I hear is bickering of small young elves. So, I will take my leave and go find my own intelligence. And I go, excuse me, and I bow and I walk out.
Okay. You start heading out. What is Anise and Russ gonna do?
I just stand there kind of perplexed at what just happened. The fuck? Who this man think he is?
Anise?
I don't know why you guys want to leave. I don't see what it's gonna solve. I really don't.
All our problems are in this town. Leaving it solves all of them. Also, I think we can find more story elements than we can just like shuffling around the same village all the time.
I mean, there's plenty of story elements here. We got the cult, we got the gem of the soul, we have the cat, we have the Mythodon guards, we have.
Actually, I have the gem of a fall. It's not a we because you guys don't even work with me yet. So
Just-
it's mine.
Yeah, by the
Just
way,
for
it is,
story point elements, Mal, when Surak gave you the gem, he had it wrapped up. So I assume that
Well, I don't even know what it looks like.
Okay, yeah. So it was wrapped up. You gave it to Anise, and then she.
No. She rejected it.
Oh, so she didn't even take it. Okay.
She didn't even take it. I have it on my body.
Okay. So I guess at this point, the first time you saw what it was is when you opened it to give it to her.
Yeah.
So you haven't actually touched it yet.
Nope.
Okay. Just clarifying that up.
Why would you not take your family to safety? This region isn't safe anymore with the Mythodon and the cult and everything.
But who's to say this stupid cult isn't in another region? I mean, come on. They have an established martial art group here. You're
Well, that's a good
running
point.
blindly to another region that you don't know that they're not there too.
Well, I just have to say this. He who stumbles around in darkness with a stick is
Is an
blind.
idiot.
But he who sticks out in darkness is fluorescent.
Aww. I love that movie.
I love it too.
Oh, well, there's a good point, though.
You just
Yeah.
guys want to stumble around in darkness, and I don't get that. I mean, I don't get it.
It's the same, only different.
Ay, chingando, you're hot, you're loud. Ah. There's plenty for us to do here. Trust me, I've seen Valer's computer. He has plenty of maps for us.
Oh, no,
Hey,
that's
hey,
not
hey!
what I'm worried about.
Stop spoiling.
Whoa, stop that.
I'll just kind of sit on the bench and just kind of press my hands against my face and just kind of.
Oh my god, Omega's gonna be quiet. Oh lordy.
Though, in general, I do want to explore a little bit. I haven't seen anything else besides this town in the world, pretty much.
I'm totally down for exploring. I'm not totally down for mindlessly just traveling.
So what's
So,
the
I
plan,
heard you
guys?
adopted a cat.
What was that, Omega?
So, I heard you adopted a cat. And I just, leaning my hat back
How
against the
did
wall.
you hear I adopted a cat?
So, Rawk,
Damn, sir got a big old mouth.
well, he didn't tell who it had it, but you're the only one with,
That's not a
Uh-huh.
shocker. He doesn't have a filter.
Lol.
No filter on Surak.
You said it had weird things coming out of its back.
Nope,
wanna see it.
not me.
I mean, I know you didn't just leave it, otherwise Surak would have told us. Me.
Nope, not me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, I've been around animals most of my life, just let me see it.
Don't know what you're talking about.
You
You're an
can't be
idiot,
keeping it
Valerie.
somewhere else. I know you're not keeping it in the abandoned home. That's not like you. Can't keep it in the parents' back room. Don't think you tell them.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Rio!
Call for Rio. He's in the dojo. You assume.
I'll kind of. I'll wait for the classes to be done.
Okay. So what's everyone doing? Rebullet. Vern, what are you doing?
Is it Vern or Vernus? Because Kimosabi's playing a character named Vern.
I'm gonna go against the water here, and I'm gonna call him Mal.
Okay,
You
good.
can call me now.
I was gonna point that out if nobody, noticed it, but. All right. I'm going to Ivory. See if she wants to get the heck out of town.
Chris.
Okay. You start going
Or
back
Or
to
gives me a reason to stay. Give me one reason to stay here. Or I'll turn right back around.
Niece, what are you doing?
I'm tempted to kick Russ out of my house.
He's having a bit of an existential crisis at the moment.
Okay. And Mal,
You
where are
can
you
see
heading?
some cold sweat.
What are you doing, Mal?
I don't
Kimo,
think he's used to the name yet.
Kimo, you there?
Not Turok,
I am here.
respond.
What are you? What's Mal gonna do?
I guess he's going to walk up to the guard shack. He wants to figure out what's going on. Actually, you know what? The tavern's the best place. He knows that. He's gonna go to the closest tavern. He's gonna figure out where the closest tavern is.
Okay. You ask around and you find out that there's 2 taverns, the Foaming Tankard and the Flag and Tap.
Okay, I ask one, which one is more reputable?
They say the Flag and Tap.
Okay, I go to the Flag and Tap then.
Okay. Let's see here. Oop, wrong one. Dude, you don't have a token on here yet, Chemo.
Yeah, I can drop one.
Okay.
We need to delete that one. And put this one in. Wait, it won't let me drop it. It will not let me drop my token.
You have like 3 on there.
I don't see anything now.
Hold on, I'll put you in there. I just deleted the ones you had in there.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I can't see anything.
Did that work?
Nope. Oh, nope. I do not see whatever is.
That is strange. Try refreshing. Well,
Refreshing.
at the same time, Mal and Vernus get to the Flag and Tap.
All right. Huh.
No, I do not see my token.
You seem like a capable fellow, as I see him walking into the Flag and Tap next to me.
You still don't see it, Mal?
No, I don't.
Let me try
I do
refreshing.
not.
I see it.
Yeah, it's on the board and you're assigned to it.
For some reason, I can't see it. And
Yeah, you just
now-
dropped another one on there.
I know, but I can't see
Oh,
anything.
Okay.
He might not have
hold on.
sight.
Yeah, I was just.
Yeah, I don't have sight. That's the. I think that's the
Okay.
reason why.
I didn't give your token sight. Do you remember what the distance is for the
45.
45? Okay.
Yeah,
let me
for
see.
now. For what else?
45 and was it 35? 45, 35
What do you mean?
for the distances? Gotta look it up. Real
Oh,
quick.
for elves?
Yeah, for the wood elves.
You mean dark and light?
Yeah.
Let me look. Let me look. Sight is 45-22.
45, 22. Okay. 45.
Able to see up to 45 feet max at night. That's low light vision.
There you go.
Okay.
You have sight now?
Yep.
Awesome.
Do I still have 17 fucking tokens out there? Okay,
No,
good.
I took them
Just
off.
one. Okay, good. Okay, there you go. Yes, capable, I suppose. And I kind of look at him. Like, that doesn't mean anything to me. We go, are you,
You cut off what?
I said, are you from town?
Oh God, no.
So you do not belong to this town.
No. No.
May I ask how long have you been here?
Entirely too long. I actually plan to leave quite soon.
Yes, but you did not answer my question.
I don't think I have an answer. The days seem to meld together here like a steaming pile of vomit.
Oh, I am sorry. I did not know you didn't know how to count. Um, by the way, just to let you know, Baroness, I am extremely good looking. I have an allure of 24, which may or may not intimidate you.
It does not intimidate me.
What is Vernus's allure?
19.
19. Oh, I thought it was higher than that.
No, I rolled a 13, have +6.
Huh. So I guess Chemo's or Mal's character is the highest allure then, or is what's yours, Anise?
Anisa's is 21, I believe.
Gosh, everybody's all up in my character sheet.
That's what happens. It's public.
I wanted to know your allure because
22.
To
It's
turn
22.
22. Yeah.
22. Wow.
So, if you do not mind me asking, what do you know of this town? I met a half orc on my way in who said that the state of things was not normal.
Presumably that half-orc would be named Surok.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know him?
Passingly. We were traveling companions for a very short time.
Mm.
All
Very
I remember hearing was that he assaulted a shadow elf, another traveling companion of ours, and then helped me burn down a bandit camp.
Hmm.
So all
Well.
around good guy.
I'm guessing these bandits deserve this?
They're bandits.
Yes, I understand, but when a starving man is starving, he may need to steal bread. That does not make him a bad man.
Oh, of course. Whatever you say.
What words of insight!
Many people have even
Common
told
is
me.
not his usual language. Thank you very much.
Many people have even said that I am a bad person. But I mean, I understand your point completely. It's all relative.
Yes, I guess everything is relative.
Yes, the stars and the moon, which ones move and which ones don't. We may never know. Perhaps we are standing still and they're all moving. Perhaps it's the other way around. Can you tell me what the definition of is?
So, in your eyes, everything is normal here then?
Piss drunkingly, yes. As normal as can be. People getting raped and pillaged in their homes, and new regimes taking over for power in places nobody wants to be. Yes, completely normal.
So I believe everything is relative, as you say.
Yes. Of
Well,
course.
I thank you for your information.
But I had a question for you, good sir.
Okay. Yes.
Well, first, how rude of me. What is your name? I am Vernus.
My name is Malverian.
Ah, Malverian. It's good to make your acquaintance. You seem like a capable fellow. I'm looking for compatriots to go out on a venture with me.
And what venture do you seem to want to accomplish?
Well, first, I want to get out of here because of slight problems that this town has shown.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish to find possible lucrative things in other places.
Well, I am a traveling man, and so I have no attachment to this place per se.
Very good, very good.
But money is an object, and as you say, everything is relative.
Mm-hmm.
And how you make money.
Is relative.
People who wish to make money, as you say, do not always have the best means behind it.
Oh, of course.
If you chase the money, it will not always end in the right place.
I can assure you that I have the best intentions behind everything that I do. I would not.
Can I make an insight check?
Go for it. What's your
Okay.
intelligence, Vernus?
My intelligence is. Well, I have a deception skill,
Oh, what's your deception?
I think. Let me check.
Actually, you know what? A better way. Both you guys just roll. Sirach or Mal.
I
your-
have
I know. Sorry.
your insight in Vernus, your deception,
persuade.
or
I think. Yeah, I don't think deception was actually on the list.
it's deception.
It is deception.
No, then I never
Yeah,
actually
but when
picked
you
it
made
up.
his character, it wasn't.
Yeah,
on
my
okay.
insight is 4.
Okay, go ahead and roll persuasion then for Vernus. Target's going to be a 4 for the both of you. And whoever gets more wins.
Oh
Oh,
wow!
no.
I have 4.
I rolled a
Oh.
bunch of ones. I have 7 skill rating in persuade.
And you got. Oh wow, you rolled what? 2 ones?
I have a 4, and I rolled 3 11s and a 5.
I rolled a 9, a 1, a 5, an 11, a 2, a 1, and an 11.
All right, so it looks like Mal has won.
Okay, so what do I see from it then?
That maybe I don't have the best intentions. at heart.
Well, GM, what
that's up
do I see?
That's up to Vernus. How
Yeah,
much of?
Well, it's not up to Varanus.
What
He
were you
lost.
asking? What were you? No, I mean it's up to him to tell you like what his true meaning behind it is.
Yeah,
Okay,
which
yeah,
I
well,
said.
what's
I
the true
mean, the meaning is I'm not actually always a good person. That was the meaning. The role was, do I have the best intentions whenever I do something?
And you
Obviously
don't- and
not.
you obviously don't.
You're suspect. It wouldn't be
Yeah.
obvious,
Yeah.
but you suspect that's not the case.
Okay. I go, excuse me, young elf. I've been here many more years than you have, and your words and your slick tongue might work on the humans, but they will not work on me.
Oh dear.
Sharp tongues usually mean dull wits.
I don't think that's actually true.
Believe what you want to believe, young one. I
It's
will
all
go in and
relative.
ask someone who wants to tell me the truth.
You just have to.
And I turned to walk away.
You just have to ask yourself: is the person you're talking to actually smarter, or are you just dumber? It's all relative.
Your words do not faze me. Keep talking. Fool the humans all you like. And I just keep walking.
Okay. You walk into the tavern.
By the way, hand on my sword that entire time.
Okay. You see Mythodon guards all over the outside. You see guards inside once you walk in. You see several guards seated at tables. The place looks fairly busy.
Okay, I walk in. Is there anyone that looks uncomfortable or out of place? Would that be an insight check?
Me.
Or what would that be?
No, you'd be able to tell if anyone like stands out. I guess the closest person that you could see would be at the bar. You notice that there's this one guy at the bar on the corner.
Mm-hmm.
That guy over there. He's just like fidgeting a little bit as he keeps eyeballing the girl that's at the seat next to him.
Okay. And he keeps eyeballing. He doesn't. I'm looking for someone who looks nervous about. I look around at all the guards,
Mhm.
and if there are this many guards in a bar, something's wrong to me. That's what I see.
Well,
And
that
if there's something wrong, and with what the intel that's been told to me, I'm
Mhm.
looking for someone who isn't quite comfortable with the situation. If this is a normal situation, then everyone should be comfortable. But if it's not, then someone should look like they're not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. From what you've seen in your time in the town so far, there is an excessive amount of Mythodon guards.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So
And that's why I'm looking for information.
everybody kind of looks unfazed by it,
Mm.
with the exception of the guy at the counter. His
This
isn't.
guy.
Yeah, his isn't worried. He's not like worried. He's more of just like anxious.
Yeah. I sit down at the corner of the bar.
hmm You take a
And
seat. You see Levitz, or the bartender, come over to you. Says, "Oh, hey, you're new here. I haven't seen you around."
yes, I am, good sir. Thank you for having me in your establishment. I would like to have some bread and possibly some milk, please.
Oh, right. Oh, it doesn't show it for you guys. Okay, give me 1 second. Deal areas.
Please, kind sir, may I have some milk and bread for my wee brittle bones? For I am old and blind and deaf and slightly senile.
Oh, it's not going to do it. Okay. Yeah, he agrees. He introduces himself as Levitz, the owner of the tavern.
Say, thank you. You may call me, I guess my name is Mal now. You can call me Mal.
Okay. He just, oh, it's nice to meet you, Mal. I'll be right back with your order. He steps off to the back. Vernus, you see the same thing in the tavern. A few more Mythodon guards than you're used to. But you do see Ivory at the counter talking to Dia, with Phil still eyeballing Ivory.
I go sit in the stool in between Phil and Ivory.
Okay. You see him just kind of like shift a little bit, like, "Oh, come on, you again?" He doesn't say anything, but he just gets that look about him.
I wouldn't know. I have my back completely to him.
Okay.
And I say, "How goes it, Ivory? How are you doing today?"
She turns around from talking with Dia and she says, "Oh, it looks like you're doing better."
A bit. How goes our financial situation? Is there any updates on anything that might be pertinent?
She tells you that, she says, while you were gone, she talked to the commander. And since you went to the clinic, he extended the deadline, or he extended the offer to her, and she grabbed Cuillin. She doesn't point him out or anything, but she says, "I got Cuillin, another adventurer, to help out," and they ended up raiding the home.
I'm sorry I couldn't be a part of it.
Me too. It was a lot of fun, she says with a evilish grin.
I assure you, I missed everything that I wanted to be a part of.
She says, any new prospects on your end?
No. Sadly, no. Nothing at all. I wish to leave this place. I can't stand it here anymore.
Why? There's so much to do. So much coin to be made.
I don't know. Something just rubs me the wrong way. I feel things are about to get a little bit darker than they already have been.
She kind of leans in like you're holding a secret from her, and she wants to get it. She says, she looks around to make sure like no one can overhear her when she says, "Do you know something?"
Yes, but I'm afraid I can't share it.
She leans back a little bit, kind of surprised. Not even to me.
No, not even to you. A man must have his secrets. But what I can tell you is that it's not safe here, and we need to get out.
She's thinking.
Can I listen to this whole conversation?
Yeah, if you want. It's in earshot of you.
Okay.
Just,
I wouldn't be talking very loud, by the way.
Oh no, he's got listen.
I'm an elf. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Phil, on the other hand, doesn't hear you, and he's sitting right next to you. So, at that time, Levitz comes back. Oops, sorry, stream. Bad camera angle. Levitz comes back to you and brings you your order. The milk is 3 and the bread is 2.
Might as well gotten an ale and a plate of food.
I got because you guys were here so much. I'll pull it on screen.
Okay, there we go.
I was trying to get it to show, but since I got dynamic lighting, it doesn't show up north.
Dwarven ale's 1 silver. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Zerog's been drinking that shit on the cheap.
Yeah. Well, most of the time you get it, or he got it, was because it was paid for for him. Someone bought it for him.
That's true. That's true.
So, yeah. So he gives you your stuff.
Thank you. Excuse me. Do you happen to know of any strange goings around?
Strange, Levitt says, as in.
Well, strange usually means out of the usual.
He's kind of confused.
I seem to have run into half-orc on the way out of here, named Rawk.
Rawk! Oh, he gets a little excited when you say the name. He's looking around.
Seem like a very nice half-orc, one of the nicer ones that I've met on my travels.
Very good customer. Very good customer.
Oh, I'm sure he's a very big man. He probably eats a lot. But he had mentioned worries on his way out of town to me. Said that I might want to watch out or watch my back when I come into town. Would there be a reason?
Levitz ends up going through like a brief history of what's been going on to the town.
Okay.
Catching Mal up on current events.
So, a recent upheaval then. Have the townspeople been okay with this?
He looks around. Upheaval? No. Liberation.
However you wish to say.
He says, aside from the liberators, the new rulers of Hitomi, this religious group has made home here. The Heralds of Ashenir.
And the liberators, and I kind of do air quotation. They're okay with them?
He says, as far as things go, it's been a pretty smooth transition. They don't seem to want to change much.
And and Galrith does that hold the king in Galrith?
Yes, Galrith lives in the city of Galrith.
And the king in Galrith is okay with this liberation.
He says, that's kind of the issue. There is no king. There is a self-appointed king, and the other rulers of the other cities dispute his claim.
So everything is an upheaval.
He says, technically, we have a ruler in Galrith, but we also do not. I guess it just depends on who you ask.
Okay then. Well, I thank you for the food, sir. And please let me know if you see anything strange. I would like to help anybody that may need it.
He nods.
and I go to eating my food.
Okay. Ivory is like still like eyeballing you, Vernus. Like trying to figure out what's not safe. And when she finally says, "What did you do?" Vernus, you there?
Oh, my thing was muted.
Ah,
Well,
Sorry. I said, it's not necessarily what I've done. It's most likely something I'm going to do, and I'd like to avoid it.
she says, "Is there profit?"
There's profit in leaving.
She says, "No, profit in coin."
Yes, when we leave. See, you can't really get your pay when you're dead.
It doesn't look like she's getting your meaning. She knows you want to leave, but she's giving you that look like, "What's the job?"
Oh, the job is actually quite far away from here.
Where?
I'm told it's a look at my map.
Mhm.
Can I see the map
Yeah.
real quick?
Yeah, hold on.
you know what we need? A map handout.
I
Yeah,
should do that.
yeah.
Map, there we go. You guys are here. Oh, wrong one. Here.
Pulls out map, looks at map, says, here, points at Galrith.
She says, "You want to go to Galrith?"
Not necessarily want to. I just find there's likely more opportunity there than here.
Excuse me.
By the way, I'm pulling all of this out of my ass.
Oh yeah, I know. She's like, "Really?"
Yes, really.
She's thinking about it. She goes, "Well, I haven't been to Galrith before. But really,
It's
with..."
lovely this time this year.
She says, "But really, with everything that's going on, do you think it's even safe there? Who knows if," she whispers this part, "if Mythodon will attack."
I say, aren't we already in a place where they did attack?
She kind of like leans back a little bit. So I wouldn't say that. It was more of walking in.
Seems like a very unsafe to be. Wow. Okay. Seems like a very unsafe place to be when the guards that are supposed to protect you do nothing and walk away.
She goes, "Well, as far as takeovers go, it was pretty smooth.
Yeah.
It was best case scenario for everybody."
I also don't like the way that the Mythodon captain treats people. Myself, mainly. I have shown exceptional skill, and I have been thrown to the side,
How
so
so?
to speak.
We got paid.
Barely. Not enough pay for my taste. I want grander things, more money, more power.
She nods. She goes, "Well, if we don't find nothing here, then I'm game to go. Nothing holding me here."
Excellent. Well, now that you're convinced, time to convince some others.
Mal, that's when you see Ivory.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of like puts her elbow on the table. She goes, "What about you? You look capable."
It seems to be a word thrown around this city.
Capable?
They say your friend said the same thing, and I nodded at Vern.
She looks to Vern. "Oh, you didn't tell
I'm
me you're
sorry,
making
I-
new friends."
I'm sorry, I take that back. I shouldn't be saying things about people that I don't know.
She kind of just looks at you and then looks to Mal, back to you.
I say, what is this job you speak of? What does it involve? And I kind of walk over to them
I'm sorry, but that information is only privy to my compatriots.
That's funny. I wasn't talking to you, young elf. I was talking to the young lady.
She doesn't know.
And I give her a wink.
she just kind of like grins. That is when you guys both see several guys just walk in.
Is it bar fight time?
No bar fight time. You see several guys walk in and they're being a little loud, just talking about the a new job that's been posted on the message boards.
How old does your character look, Mel?
He looks to be up in his up over 100.
So I'm all right in calling you old man.
Well, I mean, you can, but not in elf terms, really. I mean,
Yeah.
we live to be at 300, so I mean,
Midlife crisis.
I would guess you would be in your teens, and I would be in my 30s.
I have myself written down as 57.
Yeah, so you would be, I don't know, 18 years old, and I would be 30 years old, respectively.
Maybe.
Yeah, somewhere around there, I guess, would be the difference.
You see Ivory hear the commotion from the new guys, and she walks over there, starts talking to them.
I facepalm.
I look at Vernus and I go, humans, so easily distracted.
Yes. Tell me about it.
He goes, so, I understand a little bit of who you are, but you seem to not be happy with the situation here. From what I can hear and what I can find, the not the civilization, but the
Country?
the populace
Hmm.
of this town do not seem very happy. They seem to be hiding their concern with what's going on here.
Tell me, what do you know of what's going on here? Maybe I can
Not
fill in
much
the
other than
blanks.
our bartender over there, and I also went down to the dojo and met a young lady, a niece, and I believe a shadow elf named Rus.
I never said my
believe.
name.
You didn't. A shadow elf. Then
Ah, so you met Anise and Russ. Very well.
is that his name? Then
Something like that. I don't know the full name.
he seemed to be very battle worn.
I mean, he just looks that way.
Very foul language as well.
Yeah. It's hard for him to watch his language with only one eye.
So, what is actually going on here?
Well, this town has been taken over by a new set of, I point at some of the guards that are here. Guards. Well, not necessarily guards. Military men, the army, whatever.
And what
They've
are
been ta-
these?
They've
Oh,
been
go
taken
ahead.
over by Mythdon.
Hmm.
Just a few days ago, actually. Very recent. I wouldn't say a few days ago, maybe 2 weeks ago.
And were the people here in danger beforehand?
I mean, people are always in danger.
Yeah, of course, people are always in danger. But has there been a disturbance in day-to-day life?
I wouldn't know. I had only recently came here myself.
So you speak to this human woman over here. What is it you're looking to accomplish?
Well, I was first trying to seduce her, and now I'm just looking for a companion to share my views. She seems to be very open with the things that I do and the things that I think, so we get along just peachy.
For some reason, you don't answer the questions that I ask.
Well, I thought I did. I tried to
said,
seduce
what are
her.
you trying to accomplish? Listen, I am no human. Even though my ears are a little bit shorter than yours, I can still hear the conversations that you have.
Yes.
You were talking to her about a mission. What are you trying to
Yes.
accomplish?
If she comes with me, we could form a bond. And then eventually that bond will bud into a lovely little relationship that I can use to get into her pants.
Oh, lovely to see.
This is the art of wooing women.
You seem to not be very good at it.
Oh,
As
no,
the woman walked away very briskly.
Yeah, I do not believe that I'm very good at it, no. But I'm getting better.
Well, if you wish to waste the beginning of your young life on women and the pursuit, fine. But if you would like to do something with a little bit more substance, then come talk to me.
Oh, well, what
And
do
I
you
start
have in
to
mind?
walk away.
I before you walk away, I say,
Yeah.
well, what do you have in mind? I'm always up for discussion.
I've already asked you. I came into town. I know you are not trying to woo women. You have a very slick tongue, but your mind cannot keep up with it. So, I ask you again. There is something that you seem to be wanting to accomplish. What is that? Maybe I can be of assistance.
What I want to accomplish is to leave this place and get to safety. There are very, very bad things happening, things which I would not like to discuss, and I want to leave you.
And you would leave the people of this town to face those fears alone?
I know none of them.
This is true, and I understand. But this lady, a niece that I met earlier, was very concerned. It seems it's her home.
Oh, well, it's not mine, but I have warned everyone, including Anise herself. I have warned them. What more responsibility do I have? Do I need to pick them up, put them in my rucksack, and take them with me?
Maybe we should join the resistance.
Oh my god.
That's not gonna work. We murdered them. Well, but
You see the
let's,
drama people cause?
What did you do?
See?
I'll be right back.
we murdered
You go.
the resistance.
So,
Oh my God,
to
no!
that then, since you guys are saying it,
Well, no, we aren't saying
so
it.
there's
This is
nobody
out of
to fight
character.
back in this town?
No, that wasn't part of it. That was out of character. No.
No, I know.
Okay.
But that led me to a question.
What was the question again? Say again?
The question is, so, you want to run away. There's nobody here. There's nobody to fight back.
Well, yes. But is there a necessity to fight back if there's nobody here?
Of course there is. There are innocent women and children. in
Well,
this
if nobody's
town.
here, then there won't be innocent women and children here.
It seems to me, looking around, that there are people scared in this town.
Hmm.
It seems like Galrith, who should be in charge of this, is not under control. So, it takes one person to start something.
It's possible that my mission in Galrith is to secure their help. It's possible that when we went there, we would find it and bring it back and then help these poor people here.
Let me speak more your language, because it seems like you only worry about a couple things, right? Listen to me for 1 second. Look at and I look over my right shoulder at the guard standing right here. You know, it seems like this liberation is ill received. And it looks like the coin in their pockets may be larger than your own. There are innocents in this town that may or may not like your assistance and may or may not turn a blind eye if they are overthrown. So, I ask you again, What are you trying to accomplish?
I don't understand. I thought I'd answered your question. I am trying to leave. That is the goal, to leave. To get my sorry hide out of this sorry pit people call a drinking hole. I wish to save myself. I am sorry. But if you can provide me with some other alternative that is amenable to my own situation, then maybe I'll help you with it. Sorry about that. Do you have another solution?
Of course I don't. I only came in today. I'm
Well,
just
then,
saying, the
before
state of
you
things...
Before you start to lecture me about what state is and what state isn't, I would rather you get the knowledge first and then come up with an alternative before.
You're right. Knowledge or no knowledge does not matter to you. I might as well walk away because you are only concerned with one person. And that is
Yes.
fine. That is fine. That is your prerogative. And I understand. But maybe our views do not align. I am going to go and talk with your friend. Maybe she has some more substance to her words.
Be my guest.
If you excuse me, and I give a slight bow, keeping my eyes on him.
All right. I will leave the tavern.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. I'm leaving as well. I'm going back to the dojo.
Okay.
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
start heading
Speaking
back.
of the dojo,
Yeah.
Speaking of the dojo, why the hell are you still here? Time to go. Shoot.
I'm quite comfortable here.
Before we get to that, Anise and Russ, since you guys are now the oldest characters, do you guys have?
Technically, Russ isn't because he's refreshed.
So
I didn't refresh. I tried to make him work, but I just couldn't. So I'm just using the old cheat.
okay. Do you guys have a relationship with the loot and stuff?
I don't. Well, I met Malachi once.
I mean, I might know Marcus.
Okay. So
I might have done stuff with him before, if he's
Okay.
been here before.
okay, so that's a no. Okay. Give me 1 sec. I'm just taking this down from my notes so I can fix the factions page.
Also, I think we need to find Clint.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna find him.
You don't need to find Clint. You're leaving. What are you talking about? Just fucking walk out. Do a Surrock and... What are you talking about? You don't need to be here.
But I intend to play this character.
You can play it on the outskirts, in the woods, taking piss on a tree.
Oh, I love that. I will do that many, many times.
Or has he done that many, many times?
I'm a ninja. You wouldn't be able to know.
I'm not even going to go there. So,
Silent but deadly.
Anise and Vern and Russ, you guys are back at the dojo. Still
Just
waiting.
so they were clear, I'm not going to show you nothing. So I don't know why you're here.
That's fine. I just need to know how dangerous it is.
What? There's nothing here, so you might as well leave.
Oh, well, how are you keeping it?
What? There's nothing here.
I know you have it.
What?
Sorok specifically mentioned the cat, and he doesn't have a filter. So I know one of you has it, and I'm pretty confident that Verner's wouldn't keep it.
Why don't you go ask him? Because I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm allergic to animals, so...
All animals. All animals I am allergic to.
Allergic to all animals, really?
You know I'm not a very nice person, and I am not friendly, so you can leave now.
Not nice and not friendly. Leave. Yikes. This is the most convincing set of arguments I've seen so far.
Really not, no.
So that just tells you right there that I don't have anything. I don't know what Rawk was talking about.
Well, I do know you have it. I just know that you don't trust me enough to show it, which is fine.
So sorry, don't compute.
What's a compute mean?
Question DM.
Yeah.
Did my elf ears hear something in her room?
Even if it does, I will knock you the F out.
No, you don't hear nothing. There's no noise. The cat's been really quiet.
What cat?
I
Oh,
don't
out of-
know nothing.
Out of character wise, the cat hasn't made any noise during this week.
Oh, I don't know where you're keeping it. I know you're keeping it hidden, but keep it out of town, all right?
What it? You have no business here. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Sneak it out of town for the love of all that is holy. Don't
What's holy?
keep wild animals in a small room. Then I'll walk out the door.
Okay. You walk out as you see everyone else walking in or walking towards you.
Holy shitballs. This is my concentrate.
You see,
Where else would anyone keep it?
You see Mal and Vernus.
I swear this man is following me.
I have never been this popular in my life.
I mean, do I meet them on my way leaving?
Yeah, you see them coming up as you're making your way down the road.
Back again, really?
I let Mal walk in and I stop Vernus at the door. I'm like, what is it you could possibly want from me again? I put my hand out and everything.
Oh, I wasn't coming here to speak with you. I was coming here to speak with him. And I point at Russ.
I shut the door on both of them.
Wait, did Baroness follow me over here?
Yeah.
I look at him and who's keeping the animal?
You mean
I
that cat thingy?
closed the door. I don't even want to hear this. I just closed the door.
She's keeping the cat thingy. Is that what you said?
Luckily for everyone inside the dojo, they have no idea this thing is around. So
Just can't wait till the cat tentacle monster kills everybody.
I just kind of look at Vernus. Right,
Then
so what
Anise
did you
will have
want?
no connection to this place.
I
and
go-
we can leave.
Excuse me, you speak of a cat?
We're
Oh,
inside,
no.
so
No.
don't hear
It's,
this.
Oh, you shut
You
shut
don't
me
hear that.
outside. I'm outside.
no. I stopped
No,
him.
she let
I
you
let
in.
you in. I
Okay.
let you in. Stopped him at the door. Said, "What do you want?" And they said that they were for each other. And then I walked back in, shut the door, and me and you are inside. Them two are outside.
Okay.
So we're inside. No.
You go. Excuse me. Seems like your friend.
I said it again. They are not my friends. They are
Well,
acquaintances.
your acquaintances don't seem to care about this town too much, and the town seems to be burning around us. Now I'm not much to stick my head in, and I could just very well leave, but I do not like to see people in danger if they are, if they're in trouble.
Who they? The town's in trouble.
The town, yes, of course. You all seem to only think about yourselves. I don't understand this town.
Finally,
I
someone
take a
said
step
it.
back.
Finally,
I take
someone
a
said
step
it.
back.
I say, you only care. Your two companions, friends, however you like to say. I understand you are all very young, and I understand that you may or may not want to go somewhere. But for someone who is living in this town and does not want to leave, sure does not want to share much information with someone who actually cares. Now, I may be a stranger to you, But I have paid respects to your father. I have paid respects to you. I have delivered the message which you refused from your friend. Now, if you would not like me to be here, I can very much leave. It does not bother me that much. But I see what is going around in this town. If you do not wish to talk with me, then fine. I will leave. But if you do really wish to have some help, and I'm not talking about your two acquaintances outside, then maybe you would like to say something. If not, little one, I will walk.
I like how he's going off on the one person who actually dedicated to this town.
Both of you guys, it doesn't matter. Everyone in this fucking group right now is like, no, I'm not going to tell you what I'm actually saying. I'm just going to do this. No, I'm not going to tell you, and I'm not going to tell you, and I'm not going to tell you. Have fun. So it's this whole group of people being like, no, I'm not going to tell you. Lots of fun, people. Lots of fun.
You have never once asked me a question.
No, I haven't asked you a question. You walked in, and then you and Denise were bickering back and forth, and then I talked to the one guy who has the slickest tongue out of everybody. What the fuck am I supposed to believe when I walk in here? It's
Not
like,
me.
cool, nice to meet you guys. See you later. I might as well walk on to the next dumpster fire down the road.
First, before grouping them in.
Jesus Christ. Can we at least get along a little bit? Like, hey, here's my name. Hey, here's some shit that's going on. Here are my likes and dislikes. Yeah, okay. But instead it's like, do you like Cheerios? No, I don't like Cheerios, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of my face.
I didn't get a chance to do that with your character.
Everybody. Not you. I'm just saying. I saw you 2 seconds. You came in and started bickering with Anise.
I can't wait for
Imasabi. It's like, hey, this town is burning up. Maybe we should bounce.
I'm gonna go back to Surak because at least he's fucking dumb and he's just like, okay, let's just do something. No wonder it worked. Fuck.
Kiwasabi, I can't wait to see the next character that doesn't get into the party.
I know, seriously.
All I asked is who, and then you just jumped down my throat. Like,
No,
seriously.
I know.
I just tried to get a clarification.
It's okay.
Like,
It's
what
okay.
are you talking about?
It's fine.
And,
It's fine.
and I just
fine.
felt like you just blew up on me.
No. I was just coming in and just asking what is going on here. Like, nothing. And I'm like, okay.
So, are you done? Like, do you need a bread? Do you need a Midol or something? Like,
I could use one.
Okay. Do you want some chocolate? Are you hangry?
Is-
Okay.
Angry.
It's like, is there a cat? No, there's no cat. But I don't want to keep the cat.
All I feel is like Surak just shit on me and then left.
Surak literally would have nothing to do with this. You guys would still be fighting. Oh, you guys are fighting. This isn't fun. Like, that's what he would say. It wouldn't change anything.
No, I think that just Vernus and Russ,
Wait,
why me?
because you brought him.
I think
into the
Vernus.
group.
I think Russ is doing things.
No, he didn't bring me into the group. That was Valard.
No. Well, technically Valard, but you two came in together because Awen had to be killed and
Oh, I see. What
you
you're saying.
guys came in together. So you two blew it up. So
Well, I never liked him, anyways.
I didn't think
Anyways.
Ballard would immediately give my character to means to fuck over the town.
Okay, I go.
You're not my train of thought.
Well, then I walk in. Let's start this over.
Oh no, that's canon.
That's canon.
I mean, you're a senile old man. You just kind of vent your frustrations, and you
You know that I have a mission.
fake wisdom.
Are you kidding?
Here's that's really short.
Here's Russ. Hey, so today I went to the market and went to sleep. By the way, I'm talking to 17 people behind your back and walking to another fucking city and back, and I won't tell anybody about it. But no, I'm doing okay. No, everything's fine here. There's nothing
I
to
told
see.
Vernus.
Hey, you know that I've got a mission somewhere in Galrith to help find people to come to Hitomi to do something. You know,
No,
out of character,
Your
that's all
mission-
bullshit.
Your
but
mission is to bang the girl at the bar. Apparently, that's your
yes.
mission.
Also,
Yeah, yeah.
to be fair, Kimo, why would I divulge all that information randomly to a character that barged into a conversation I was having and then started
I didn't barge
bashing
in. I was
for no
sitting
reason?
there. I was sitting there.
You literally
Eavesdropping.
opened the door like, "Hey, hello, people. Let me criticize what you're doing."
No. I walked in, and you started swearing off at the mouth in front of the master of the dojo, which you believe is okay for some reason.
I said one swear.
Yeah, you're in a dojo. I'm a fucking samurai. Of course, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Fuckity fuck.
All right, yeah, but
That's all I
like
do right
Aness and Mal are having a conversation.
Of course, I'm gonna do that. I'm a samurai in a dojo. Of course, I'm gonna be like, why are you swearing in front of fucking the master of the dojo? That's so disrespectful.
Okay, guys. So what had happened was I do not want to abandon this city. Yes, it is falling to hell, but I will burn and fall to hell with it. I will
Alright.
not run away.
So we need a mission then.
So we have.
We do need a mission, and the only way I think we could do that is if we join the resistance.
This is what's happening right now. Out of character, out of game. We got one person who wants to stay in town for reasons of their own. We have another character who wants to get the fuck out of Dodge. We got one guy who just came in, and we got another guy who did a bunch of shit and
Russ
hasn't told anybody about it yet.
out of character.
I'm not saying that you won't. I'm saying it hasn't happened yet.
No,
So
Russ
right
is
now we have
really,
two people fighting, one person that doesn't
you know-
really have a fucking stake in it, and another person who hasn't explained anything at the moment.
Let me clarify. Russ is kind of on the edge because he has ties here. Ties don't want to go away. He wants to protect those ties. And I mean, Denise didn't make a good argument with trouble is going to follow anywhere we go, so why bother?
Ballard, come and save us with a mission.
Just
This is where I'm sorry, Ballard, and I don't mean to get on you. This is where the GM needs to step in and be like, "Hey, get your shit together." And I understand you want the characters to do their own thing, but this is what happens when the characters do their own thing because they all have their own personality.
That is
Vernus wants
correct.
to kill people and make money. Anise wants to stay in town because she has a dojo. Russ also wants to stay in town.
Not
And there's another
only
guy.
that,
So
it's because I have
there
this
needs to be
fun
some
cat.
glue because Vernus is just gonna kill people and make money and want to leave.
But
That's
not
what he's
even
gonna want to
making
do.
good money. He's not even making good money.
Exactly. So he wants to leave.
You gotta
wants to
start.
leave.
Yeah, gotta start from somewhere. And if it's not getting you anything, you gotta go.
I don't understand. I just don't understand.
here is the GM's help.
He wants us to do a mission from the mission board. Well,
No,
all of them
I
are
don't-
from
I don't want you to do a mission on the mission
Travelers
board.
Express. The Traveler, last time we did a mission from the Travelers Express, we got screwed.
Inquisitive minds. I've been hearing news of strange events in the region. Strange people gathering to the east, odd weather patterns. Beings moving in the shadows. While all this sounds like hokum to the most, I believe there is something more to our world, beyond our lives, something unexplainable. What does this mean for you? I'm looking for a few individuals that know their way around a blade, to protect me from an unknown while I explore these events. Regardless of what you do or do not believe in, it's easy money, right? All I need is a little bit of your time, at least 2 weeks to be exact. I would not feel safe with anything less than a group of 3, and no more than 6. There are several locations of interest in the region I need to see firsthand. What I require of you is for you to have your own equipment and supplies for the duration, and simply protect me and anything I might find along the way. 2 talon payment for the group upon our safe return to Hitomi, non-negotiable, but perhaps a bonus should things go well. Dilithane Osmond.
I couldn't have done that voice better myself.
Very nice.
Just
Yeah.
the entire fullness
Definitely.
of the rust. I'm gonna say that you did.
I have a
5
mission.
honor points for the whole group.
For the whole group.
Wait, is this one of those things I was talking about with the one-liners and the extra XP? Oh, I
Right?
love it. Crush a dude. That guy got flatlined.
There's another one for 4 talents. The long haul.
You guys assume that's what Ivy was talking about.
And he chips money. He chips money. All of those are for the Travelers Express, except for that one.
I am done with Ivory. She is a heartless wench.
Just because she doesn't want to give it up to you.
Exactly. Heartless. She doesn't think about my needs at all.
I have been so good to her over these past few days, and she won't accept my feelings.
So, so let's get back to it here. You... I'm trying to think of where to go with this. Okay.
Roll a dice. Roll a dice.
Roll the dice for what?
I feel
roll the
inclusive
dice for what?
minds would be. a very-
I say, you must excuse my help. I'm new here, and but I must say, I do understand why your friend left. It seems like you and your friends all have the best intentions, except for that high elf. He seems to maybe a little sketchy side.
He's
but-
selfish. What can I say? He's not my friend. You keep saying that. You need to
Murder, burn, kill. Oh, hello.
Nobody seems to know what to do. Might there be a place that we can check to see if there are people in need?
In need? I mean, there's a message board in the marketplace.
Perfect.
There's a
then.
message board.
Is there anything else that you wish to tell me? Like I said, and I pull back out the cloth covering the stone. I say, this seems like not a usual stone. Is there
I don't
anything else
know.
that you wish to tell me? Your friend might not have given me this if he did not somewhat trust me.
I don't know what it is. We found it in a cave. I mean, that's all I know what it is.
You found a rock in a cave. Is that it?
Yeah, we were in a cave fighting some cultists, and it belonged to them, and we found it, and Rawk picked it up, and that's
Did
the
you
last time I
find- Did you find anything else in this cave that might be of importance?
some weapons and a bunch of dead people that the cultists had killed. Like
The
a
same
bunch.
cultists that are in this town?
The, yes and no. They look different, but it's the same cultist. They appear less threatening than these ones.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's the same cultist.
It's a
And
religion, not a cult.
A cult.
Fanatics. So fanatics is what they are.
So yeah, I mean it's the same people. And
Well, if that is it, and that is all you have to say, then I do not feel like carrying this burden for you. And I take the stone and I place it on the ground.
you said
Okay.
you would keep it. Why are you giving it back?
This is true. But, and can I make an insight roll?
Go for it.
Okay.
What are you trying to find out?
I'm just trying to see if she's telling me everything, if she's twitching or doing anything else, because I'm not gonna carry around a burden for someone who's lying to me.
Okay, go for it. Target's a 3.
That is, hold on, I got a 12. That is 5 successes.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Anise, are you lying? Hiding the truth?
No.
Is that all? That's everything that you found?
Except for the cat, but
Well,
I'm
you're
not telling-
lying then.
If
I'm
you
not
don't,
telling anybody about the cat.
that's
I mean,
yeah. If you're not
That's-
telling
that's
about the
a
cat,
lie.
he knows that you're hiding something.
Yeah. So if you're hiding it, I'm putting the stone on the ground and I'm leaving, and you.
All I heard was you. You cut
Yeah,
out
that's
after that.
I'm saying, if you're lying to me, I'm not going to carry around this stone on lies, and I'm going to place it on the ground. I'm going to leave you with it, and I'm going to walk out the door, go to the message board.
but how am I supposed to know I can trust you fully if I just met you and you just blew up on me? Hello.
Your friend literally gave me a stone to deliver to you that you're saying no, I don't want it. Why should I keep it on a lie? If I know you're lying, I'm gonna drop it on the ground like a piece of doo-doo, and I'm
Well-
gonna walk out the door.
To be fair, she doesn't know anything about the gym. Like, she didn't even know. I don't think she even knew that Surrock had it.
Yeah, I didn't. I seen it, but I didn't know.
Yeah, she
Anything
doesn't. She doesn't. Yeah, no, you did see it when he was trying to putting it on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
did
know
see
where
it.
it's come from. You know it's from something. And I'm asking you if there's anything else that you found inside that cave, and you're telling me no, and I'm looking at you and I'm going, you're lying.
Hold on.
Here come
You
the
can't get
dice.
past the dice.
Hold on.
She's rolling to see if she's going to tell you the truth or not, or tell you about the cat.
If
I
she
think-
rolls enough dice, she can.
Hold on. Let me.
Her mysterious roll.
She says, "Follow me."
I put the gem back into my kimono,
Okay.
and I follow her.
She says, "If I have to trust you, you have to trust me and leave your weapon on the couch."
Do you mind if I leave it in the hallway? I don't quite trust it on the
This
couch.
is Russ
She says-
standing outside, hearing all the yelling and talking. Like,
She says, "You're in a dojo. Nothing's gonna happen to it." She says, "Leave it behind the couch. It don't matter." She says, "You can't trust me. I can't trust you."
I don't. It's not that I don't trust you. I don't trust the fucking thieving elf outside.
Then put it behind the couch. It's fine. Hide it. I
Hide
don't care.
it.
Just
Okay, I put it underneath the couch then.
that's fine.
So while you guys are doing that, Russ and Vernus, what are you guys doing outside?
Looking at the message board.
Oh, so you guys walk to the message board?
Yeah.
No, he said he wanted to talk to me, so we're outside. So,
Yeah. I did want to talk to you. Not anymore.
so what do you want to talk about?
Oh, I forgot.
What do you mean you forgot?
I mean, I really don't know what I'm doing here anymore.
I don't think you ever knew, to be honest.
True. Anyways, why don't we find something to do? You and I, good old pals. Ugh.
Do you have any skills besides using the blade?
Yes, I can speak quickly. I can use a blade. I can speak even quicker. Oh, and I can also use a blade.
Do you not know a trade?
I know how to trade.
Do
I
you?
think you're missing something.
Mostly.
What? There are lots of yelling inside, so I'm trying to listen in.
Well, are you sure you're quite interested in this new person? He seems quite dickish to me.
Perhaps a bit self-righteous and maybe
Even
a
more than
bit
you are.
quick to judgment. The fuck is that supposed to mean?
I was gonna think of a clever quip, but I was gonna say you're one eye short of a something, but God, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
You broke the 80s chain. See what you did?
I know.
There's a loss of XP right there.
Failed one-liner.
What are you looking to do in your life to begin with?
I'm not quite sure, my friend. I'm not quite sure. See, this whole path that
You're
I'm
looking
on
for?
seems to be me searching for my path.
Well, the thing about searching it, you need to actually look for it. And going from place to place or willy-nilly isn't going to help you find it.
What do you mean? Going from place to place willy-nilly is where you go to search for things.
Yeah, but you need to actually thoroughly search for it. I mean,
Staying
gotta give it
here
time.
is not searching. It is just waiting around, getting drunk, and failing to seduce crazy women.
Well, yes, that's because you're a total creep.
I can't
What?
deny that.
Why do you want to leave so bad anyway?
I have a very bad feeling.
So what
One-
happened was,
A bad feeling, you say?
Yes, a bad feeling. A
What did you do?
gut-wrenching bad feeling. I have done nothing wrong.
What did you get people to do?
That's like what I said. What did you do?
I tell you this in the utmost confidence that you won't tell anyone else. Is that clear? I will murder you if you do.
I'll just look at him. I swear on my fake eyeball.
I know how precious that is to you. Okay. I helped some of my compatriots destroy what was left of the resistance here in Hitomi.
You fucking moron. He's gonna put his hand in front of his face.
There was coin in it, and
Yes.
I took the coin and went on my merry way. But I'd wish not to stay here any longer.
Oh my god.
At least I wasn't actually a part of the killing. If I was, it would have been much more brutal.
And much more coin.
And much more coin.
So that's why you're looking to get out of town, because
Out of character, I plan to lock them in, and then board up the entrances, and then burn the house down on top of them.
and you sure
For
there's
all
no
those
one
little-
left.
I'm not sure. I wasn't there. I said I helped people do so.
Well, that does make things difficult to stay here. I think you fucked us.
Well, that would be a first.
It might be your first.
title of your sex tape.
Anyways, let's see if there's anything that can take our minds off of this. And I point at the board.
Okay. So,
And I do that rendition where I read off Inquisitive Minds.
okay. So you guys head over to the town center and go look at the board.
Yep.
Okay. Anise.
Yeah.
What's going on over there?
I tell him, please stay calm. And stay calm.
Of course.
No. Stay calm.
Yes, of course. And I
No.
kind of nod at her.
Just stay calm. Whatever you do, just stay calm.
I shrug at her.
All right, so you walk into a room filled with just things. You got tents. You got it's literally very difficult to move in here. In fact, if you weren't a wood elf, you probably wouldn't fit through the door because you had to squeeze in.
The very nice room that you have.
So, this is my cat, Guinevere.
Oh God, you named it.
What else am I going to do with it while we've been in here for a week?
Okay, so
I look at the cat.
She points to where the cat is, and in the corner, you see a small, what looks like a kitten panther. Except for the panther has what looks like stretched leathery skin. Similar, since you're older and you've been around during the war, it almost looks like a panther version of an Etherian.
Okay. I move down within 10 feet of it.
As soon as you walk in the room and it sees you, it just eyeballs you. It's laying down under a rubble, some garbage that's in the room. Well, not garbage, It's items, but under some items, it's made like a little hole for itself, and I'll say one of the tents.
Okay.
And it's just staring at you.
I tell her, don't get too close. He's hurt, or she's hurt, so she's very defensive right now.
Okay. I go over here and I try to sit or kneel if I can on something or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try to let it know I'm friendly. I have tame animal.
Okay. If you're trying to let it know you're friendly, you don't have to roll.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, I come off non. I'm trying to come off non. I say, have you ever seen an Etherium?
Who are you talking to?
To you.
Oh, she says not in person.
But you know of them.
Not really.
Netherians are a being. They kind of have these same tentacles coming off of them. This may be some sort of hybrid. They say, what is the demeanor of this, shall we just call it a cat?
She's hurt, so she hasn't really let me get too close to her. I just feed her and that's it.
So I move a little bit closer just to get a reaction on what it's doing. Just like a foot.
You get up and it like starts to stand up.
Okay, I sit back down.
Okay, you sit back down.
Okay. So you don't happen to... Yeah, what have you been feeding it?
Raw chicken.
Do you have any?
I can get some.
If you could, please.
I leave and go to the kitchen.
In that time, I just sit down with my hands visible. I just put them down in my lap.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't stare at it. Kind of look around it.
Okay. As you like look around and in these leaves, when you do look back at it, you notice that it's partially out of the tent, but still staring at you.
Okay. I don't move. I don't look at it directly in the eyes. But I do keep an eye on it just to see what's going on.
Okay. It just kind of like gets a little bit further out and just sits down, but looking at you.
Yeah. Okay. I
Like,
just stay exactly where I am.
Even though you're not looking directly at it, you feel its eyes just staring at you.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
You do happen to notice that it has a scar on the right side of its body.
Okay.
It looks like a pretty deep, like a pretty big sword slash.
I don't look directly at it, but I do talk to it. I go, it seems like you have been in very dangerous situations, my friend. Say, I hope that you do not bring ill will towards the ones and other people that may look like the people that did this. I say, it is okay now. You are with friends. You do not need to be scared.
It just stares at you.
Say, take your
Anise-
time.
Anise comes back with the chicken.
I go, can you please hand me the chicken?
I slowly hand him the chicken.
You notice
Yeah,
that as soon as Anise walks in the room, it starts to go back in the tent.
It's okay, my friend. This has been someone who's looking after you. And I take the chicken and I grab a knife, which I'm guessing is nearby in this pile of shit. And I cut up the chicken and I just throw a little piece out towards it.
It doesn't come out. If it's not Anise, you would know this. If the food isn't thrown or placed in the tent, it doesn't come out.
I tell him you have to just put it in the tent and it will eat on its own. It doesn't like to be hand fed.
Okay.
You know, I'm
I go-
actually
I
kind
go-
of surprised no one's noticed it yet, since it has to be doing its shitting and pissing somewhere, and it's gotta be in the tent.
I was waiting for Anise to say something about that. But no, I'm assuming that it's been around the room and Anise just
Okay.
cleans it up.
So I go, excuse me, Anise. I understand this is your room, and I do not wish to be disrespectful, but when you left, the cat came out towards me, and I do not mean to say that you have been rough with this animal, but when you came in, it went back to its safe space. Do you mind going outside of the door again, just for a couple of minutes?
She says, no, take your time. Call me when you're done.
Say thank you, and I bow.
I am going to leave and go out.
Okay. You leave the room.
I go, my friend, can you please come out again? Take your time.
About a minute or so passes and you see its head pop back out of the tent.
I go, it is okay. I understand you do not trust the people around. But you can trust me. And I put a piece of chicken, like, arm's length in front of me, and I just put my hands back in a place where it can see with the chicken inside of it and just wait for it to move towards me.
You see the cat licks his lips and he takes a step out of the tent.
Mm-hmm.
He's eyeballing the food, looks back at you.
I'm not looking at it in the eye.
Okay. You don't look at it in the eye, but you do see its back starting to bubble up.
I go,
And then
I go,
go ahead.
I do not mean you harm if you do not mean me harm. But I will tell you right now, if you wish to attack me, this would not be a good move on my part. But I do not wish you harm.
Do you
I-
tense up?
Nope, not at
Nope.
all.
Okay. You see its back bubble up, and you just hear this slimy noise come from its back,
Mm-hmm.
and a tentacle shoots out, grabs the chicken, and goes right back to it.
I say, oh, this is a very nice trick of yours. Do you wish to come maybe a little bit closer? And I put the meat a little bit closer to my knees now.
After it eats the chicken, it looks at you again, just stares at you. Since you have tame animal, you could tell it's like one of those curious looks. It kind of tilts its head a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You see his back start to bubble up again.
Mm-hmm. I don't
you,
move at all.
You see like the tips of the tentacles starting to come out,
Mm-hmm.
but it slowly starts taking a step closer to you, and then another.
Mm-hmm.
It's slowly getting closer, and it goes for the chicken.
Okay.
So
I don't move at all.
it's pretty much right next to you.
Okay. I don't move. I don't move. Does it take the chicken? Is it coming? So it's right next to me?
Yeah, it starts eating the chicken.
Okay. I cut up another piece and I lay it on my lap, my hand on my lap,
Mhm.
with my hand with the chicken out in my hand. And the other hand is right next to it. They're like still visible. And I don't move again and I don't look at it again. I say, "It's okay, friend."
It goes over there and takes the chicken.
Okay. I move my hand open a little bit towards it, just a couple of inches,
Mm-hmm.
just to see if it sniffs my hand at all.
You see it tense up. It stares at you to see what you're
Okay.
doing. You put your
I
hand.
just stay there.
You put your hand towards it, and after a moment of seeing that you're not attacking it, it sniffs your hand.
Okay. You go, "See, my friend, we are both the same. We are alone, away from our people."
After a moment of sniffing your hand, you just see it sit down. Then it's just looking at you.
I go, I say to it, "So, you can stay here, or you can come with me. If you come with me, I will protect you."
It just looks at you for a moment, and then it starts smelling you. Apparently,
I just sit there still.
apparently, you find out that it goes for the rest of the chicken that you're holding.
Okay. I give it to it.
You see it starting to eat it. It looks pretty much like I said, a panther, except with the Netherian leatherish style skin. But its teeth are like, it's all like points. It's all
Okay.
like really just, I can't even, like
It's
shark
like
teeth.
it's all like daggers.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it. Yeah. Okay.
But surprisingly, when
okay.
it took the food from you, it didn't hurt you at all, or when it
took
tried.
it with its mouth, so
Yeah.
it means that it like crawled. It had to have. How big is it? Is it like the size of a small dog?
Yeah, it's like about the size of a chihuahua at the moment.
Okay, so it's very small.
Mhm.
Okay. So I hold out my hands with the chicken juice, but closer to my body a
Mhm.
little bit, and I just see if it'll crawl up on me. To
It
trust
does.
me enough for that. Okay.
It gets its 2 feet on your lap and it's like looking for more chicken.
Okay. I slowly I go, "My friend," and I slowly turn my hand over, very slowly, to pet it.
Okay. It lets you.
Okay. So, I'm trying to think. I don't have a backpack or anything. Is there a backpack in the room?
I'm pretty sure there is, but Anise, is there a backpack in the room? You have your loot list.
I mean, it's my backpack in the room, but I mean, why would you assume that you would just be able to take my cat? You haven't asked.
I'm not taking the cat at all. I'm wondering if it's gonna be friendly to even that. I mean, what my assumption is that it needs a safe space. And if you come back in the room, it's going to run back to its pile of tents or whatever over there. and we're not going to be able to get it out at all. But if it has a safe space near me, then we can at least talk about it. That's my assumption. I'm not trying to steal it.
My backpack is the only backpack in the room, so.
Okay. So I take the cat. I get up very slowly, and I go back to its tents, where its tents are, and I kind of motion towards the tent.
Okay.
What does it do?
It's just looking at you.
Okay, is it going towards me or anything like that?
No,
Or
it's
is it
just looking at
staying
you.
where it is? You go, "Okay, my friend. This is you're in a. There's only one way in and one way out of this room. I have to go get your other friend. I hope you feel safe. And I turn my back on the cat,
Uh-huh.
not in like a mean way,
Uh-huh.
but like I trust it, and I go back towards the door. I open up.
Okay.
You know,
You
what
go-
is the cat doing? Anything? Is it just staying there?
It's just staying there, looking at
Okay.
you leave.
I go, so, and I look at Anise like through the crack in the door, and I go, so, have you been able to touch this animal or gain its trust?
Have I? No, I've let it do its own thing because it's been hurt.
Say, well, it seems to trust me. And I don't know what you want to do with it.
Well, it was supposed to be Surox because
If
it
you
was
don't,
supposed to be Surox.
if you don't mind, I would like to look after. I have an affinity for animals, and I would like to look after this animal if you don't mind.
How does that make you feel, Anise, to know that the cat, all week you've been trying to take care of it as best as you can, and it's pretty much like hidden from you. And I think somewhere inside you know why, but how does that strike in your character?
I kind of feel like I know that it knows that I didn't want it to begin with. So I'm not too worried about that. It's just more of my hesitation because it's a magical cat and I don't know this person. So my hesitation lies there. Like, what if this person doesn't have the best intentions for the cat? Is my worry. Like, I just met you like an hour ago.
That is
and
true.
Now you're asking me to take the cat.
I mean, you don't have to, and my character will probably leave if that's the case. But he's gonna ask.
That's going through my mind right now. Like,
Yeah.
But she didn't want the cat to begin with.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Mm-hmm.
do I give it to this guy, or do I give it to the priestess of Asheneers? What do I do with it? I don't want it. I honestly don't want it.
Which one do you trust more?
Which of the lesser evils?
Oh, it's almost one.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it is getting kind of late for you guys.
I mean, it's your decision as a character, for sure.
I mean, it not liking me, I'm okay with that being the fact that I didn't want the damn thing to begin with. So, I mean, that's fine with me. So,
I mean, I'm asking, my character's asking, take it off. If you don't trust him, that's fine. If you don't want the cat, and it's just shitting in your room, then and you really don't care, then there's someone offering to take it off your hands who met Sir and did not steal the gem that he gave him, but instead brought it back to you and offered it to you. And you don't want that either, the burden of that, taking it on himself. And not only that, but has paid respects to your father as soon as he came into town.
yeah.
So, I mean, those are all pretty big things. Or you can give it to the priest. That's fine, too. It doesn't matter.
Just promise me you won't walk it on a leash on the outskirts of town, through town, and we're cool.
Well, my guy has been around for a very long, so he's a little bit wiser than Eowyn. Yeah.
Just promise me, and then we're good.
Are you saying that to my character?
No, to you.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter to me. It matters to my character. If you say, hey, by the way, the last person that had this thing walked around town and got fucking sold into slavery and almost killed, I might go, well, maybe I should keep this thing in a bag or something. Do you have one? I don't have one.
Okay, so the last person that had it thought it would be okay to walk around in town on a leash
Well, I can
It
see why.
should be kept hidden away because that person got sold into slavery.
I can see-
Because
I can see why this would be very troublesome to the humans in town. Netherians are very rare indeed, and very troublesome. If you find one or ever see one, my suggestion would be to run as fast as you can. They're very fearsome beasts, or very fearsome human.
not to
This cat-
mention
This cat,
that
on the other hand, I have never seen before. And I can see how your friend could very well likely be put into trouble with the people in town for it. So yes, I think it is wise to keep it hidden away.
Not to mention, a priestess of the Asheneers wants this cat for evil intentions. So I would prefer to keep her away from them.
Well, I understand and I completely agree with you. If there is anyone using anything for evil, it should be kept away.
Okay.
I want you to know that I would never let any ill harm come to any innocents in this town. So, if with your blessing, I will take this cat, keep it safe.
Then with that, yes, you may have her.
Do you have something that I may transport her?
Oh man, I have to give it my backpack. Yes, I'll give you my backpack.
I
Okay.
thank you, and I bow, and I say, do you happen to have any more chicken? Pay you for it.
You're starting to cost me some money, sucker.
Well, I can leave and come back, but I think it trusts me, right? And I would hate to abandon it at time of trust.
Yes, I'll get you food.
I thank you.
I have you follow me to the kitchen and get it everything it needs.
Okay.
Okay, so
I come back.
as you guys
Okay.
are packing up some food and stuff for the cat, Vernus and Russ, you guys get to the town square and the boards, the message board.
And I read the Inquisitive Minds one because it seems interesting.
Shit, the rewards went up. 2 whole talents for a simple mission.
Think of it. I get a talon, you get a talon, we'll be rich.
240 silver is 4 talent.
Yeah, but don't trust that one because they say any damaged or missing, so they are going to fucking scam your ass.
Especially since it's the Traveler's Express.
Oh,
I
that's
still
the long.
say
That's the long haul. The long haul is 240 talent.
you only think they scammed him because you tried to scam him back. Or scam him first.
Well, technically that was Sirach, but I had to stick up for Sirach.
Blame Sirach now that he's not here to defend himself.
Surak was lame.
Yeah, but
No,
I'll look at Vernus and his, do you think we should just leave the others behind there? I mean, I don't know. Going in a 2-man mission seems a bit...
Did I lose you guys?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. It just got silent. I was like, what the heck?
It's fun enough doing it, but...
Yeah. Which one are you guys looking towards doing?
Well, I'm trying to engage in conversation with Vernus, but...
I think he maybe muted himself again. Vernus?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Sorry, this button is pretty sensitive.
Mhm.
So repeat what you said.
I don't even remember.
It's getting to that
Yeah, I
time.
mean, It does specify that we need at least 3, though, so I don't think it'll take any less.
Which one are you guys looking at? Inquisitive Minds?
Yeah. Well, I'm with 2 people. We all know that.
Yeah.
I thought you were just giving up on Ivy.
I am.
Next time.
Ivy is gone. I am talking to Russ only.
I'm curious what's going on there, though, but I kind of look at him, punch him in the shoulder. The fuck did you kill those people?
I didn't kill anyone. I didn't kill anyone.
No, you just led them in their direction.
All I did... Wait. I didn't actually do very much of anything. Huh.
You did tattle.
I assume that you got this job from Niven.
Yes, I did. Oh wait, no, that's the thief guy, right?
Yeah.
No, I got this from the Mythodon guard captain.
The Mythodon guard captain, okay. Well, this is Mythodon now, it seems. Should have just killed Niven when I had a chance.
You could have sided. You had a chance to side with either Clint or Niven.
I mean, for all either side knows, I sided with both. So.
Yeah.
So, who do you want to ask to be a third?
How about an S?
Huh? You
I
still
mean-
trust her with this?
I don't trust her. We need some sort of fodder.
That's not exactly the direction I was going in.
Oh, we could throw that nice little gentleman that came along today. Nobody will miss him.
What
That
the
is
fuck
true.
is wrong with you, dude?
I'm an evil bastard.
No
What do you
one
think?
will miss him. That's true.
Right, well... I guess we could discuss it with this person first and see what he wants.
Inquisitive mind. Huh?
By the way, I am gonna be heading off.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we have to leave it there because I gotta go to sleep.
Yep.
Alrighty. Good place to stop. You guys finally got some a heading, possibly? Maybe?
Maybe. Hopefully.
So, awesome. Go ahead and give you guys 20 XP. Some very entertaining role playing. So, we got introduced to our new character, Mal. So, we'll see how things turn out.
Oh, also, how much XP did I get for helping out with that mission?
Oh, for turning in the information?
Yeah.
You got 30.
Okay. Did I get any honor points for that?
Yeah, you actually do. You got 2.
Sweet.
So.
Okay.
I should probably spend some of these points on deception now, since that is a thing.
Oh no! You
Wait,
actually
I
get
just
deception for
realized.
the bonus.
What bonus?
You get deception bonus under a stat.
Do I?
Yeah.